Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tabletop Notch. Tonight's episode will be episode 53.
That's a lot.
We'll be coming back right after a exciting puzzle sequence at the end of the last episode. If you didn't see it, I highly recommend it. You don't even need the sound on.
I think I'm going to frame mine.
You don't need the sound on. You could be anywhere and watch
It's my
it.
favorite.
But despite a couple close ones, no mistakes all the way through.
Wow.
0 mistakes.
Proud of us.
That's actually impressive.
That's where we'll be picking up. Does anyone have any thoughts, questions, things they want to say?
Ponder1894 did sub, so thank you so much.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Welcome back.
That's all
Thanks so much.
Silent claps all the time. You don't get to hear
The
them.
whole episode is silent tonight.
Happy National Coming Out Day. Very
Hey,
similar.
happy
It's a
National
good
Coming
detail
Out
today.
And we will jump back in. Is there anything else anyone want to add?
Happy Canadian Thanksgiving
Oh,
to our
I left that one to you.
robust Canadian
robust
viewership.
Canadian.
Huge following in Canada.
Yeah.
We're basically
We're
famous.
huge
I, in theory, wouldn't be able to walk down the street
No.
there without getting mobbed.
Happily.
I hate you.
Anything else?
So many opportunities. I feel like I'm missing something.
All right. Well, we'll roll that intro and we'll throw it back in and we'll see what happens. See
Let's
on
do
the other
it.
side.
Unless it's behind the door.
Oh my god.
Right.
It's a pastime.
Oh, hi.
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention.
In chapter 52,
We're all so weird.
silence broken and words unspoken.
Oh my gosh.
You did it.
The party was forced to shift tactics as the Dolgons continued their staggered onslaught in the barn. With additional reinforcements and a seemingly endless supply of nourishment to siphon the life from, we tore through the remaining hay bales until Safira unearthed a key to the cellar hatch. It was down there that we confirmed what we assumed to be true, that the infected goats were dead, and that something unnatural about their remains kept bringing the Dolgons back to feed. Access to the underground storage meant cutting off their means of evading us, but the cramped quarters made it difficult to engage them with caution, and Erland came one swinging tentacle away from being thrown to the floor. Threading the needle with her animus bow, Safira felled the final beast and the task was done.
That's the only shot.
But before calling upon Raz Pugh, Graven took the opportunity to examine the slaughtered goats, finding that he recognized some of the signs from a creature that he'd been tracking some time ago. Raz delivered on his promise and presented Beezaura with her newly earned chess piece. And having gotten what we came for, we made plans to return to Crespo's for a conversation about the manner of our departure and the routes that made the most sense for us. Erland and Safira made a brief detour to the area around Stoddard Farms, but thought better of breaking onto the property when they spotted men on horseback surveying the perimeter. During this time, Deputy Dahlman of the Broken Crown tracked down Graven with an off-the-record proposition. The lockdown had put a stop to the issuing of official contracts, but a family friend had been pestering Dahlman for help, and Graven had a proven track record of successful bounty work. The stubborn Arzu Bakori was in need of some assistance regarding his inheritance. Apparently his late father was a high-ranking member of a wannabe social club, and though he had left everything to his son in his will, the other heads of the Stalwart were laying claim to a number of his valuable possessions because they were stored in the club's private vault. Before Graven would commit to anything, he wanted to consult the rest of the group. So Arzu shuffled off, hoping to see us later at his father's home. Deputy Dahlman had one other stop before returning to his post, flagging down Erland for a few extra details regarding the healer Jaw Houghton. Mr. Houghton was permitted supervised travel between the precincts for medical examinations, and the Broken Crown was willing to send for him if someone was presenting concerning symptoms. It just so happened that Erland's friend was sick, and the deputy said he'd do his best to hail the doctor for a late evening or early next morning checkup. With the group back together, and our to-do list getting shorter, it was time to look beyond the scope of Tuktu.
Oh, great.
Each of the 4 routes north had their merits, but taking into consideration a sense of urgency and a desire to avoid gentle void hotspots, narrowed things down considerably. All in all, it seemed the Ackley Grove Road struck the right balance between speed and safety, and for the first time we had concrete plans for making our way to Navikapur. There was one more bit of business to address now that the 5 of us had a private moment. A solemn explanation of what exactly Graven was looking for in the grander scheme of things. It was his clerical duty to hunt down a very specific chimera, a 3-headed beast who exhibited signs not unlike the goats at Raz Pugh's barn, possibly a sign of myconid poisoning. His only concrete clue of its whereabouts had come from Jillian, who believed it to be chained up in Finlock Forest under the watchful eye of the Shade Assembly, but who otherwise had no advice for gaining access to it. There was only so much Graven could reveal, but some of us expressed an interest in helping, while others were simply satisfied that for now our goals aligned in leading us north. As the sun had not yet set, we had a couple of hours to kill before Erland might be getting his visit from Jaw Houghton. So we meandered over to the Bakori household to see about earning some extra coin breaking into Arzu's vault. The storage room had a curious mechanism keeping it closed. Thanks to some rummaging through his father's study, Arzu was able to clue us in on how it might be opened. Each of the 5 small tomes needed to have their pages turned in the correct order, but any use of sound or verbal communication would result in failure, meaning that determining who would turn their page needed to be done through gesture alone. There were a couple of close calls, as certain gesticulations were unclear to others. But we got through the lock without incident, and as we waited for the hidden door to slide open, revealing its contents, we wondered. What was Erland's plan for producing a symptomatic patient if Jaw Houghton arrived for an examination? For what reason was the chimera being held alive by the Shade Assembly? And were those 10 minutes of silence in Arzu Bakori's house the longest the party had gone without arguing? Verbally.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
We find out now, on chapter 53 of A Peek Beneath the Veil. A quiet grinding of stone on stone reveals an opening on the north-facing wall. A small passageway, not large enough to move through without ducking, but certainly accessible, and a better option than the proposed backup plan of smashing down the walls. The sliding noise prompts the re-entry of Arzu, who had stepped out per the instructions on his father's notes about the ritual being limited to the 5 participants at their podiums. And he stares, wide-eyed, with elation, but also a great deal of visible relief worn on his face. And he takes a couple steps closer. You did it.
Yes.
That is most excellent. A fine job. I'll set to getting my things out and putting them somewhere safe.
Perhaps we should just make sure there are no other tricks to this.
According to my father's journal, that should be all. I have your payment. And he reaches into sort of a little sack, and he has these little small bundles that sound like they're jingling a little bit with coin. And he goes around. For you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And have you decided on the additional reward?
Oh. Alright, what were our options?
I had a gentle void favor and a bit of horse barding. Very fine, studded leather if you find yourself in battle with your horse.
I believe the favor would probably be most useful to us.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
Of course. Happy to do so. One moment. And he takes a step into the other room. Sounds like shuffling through a drawer.
What gold was it?
It was 20 gold per person.
yeah.
20 gold?
20 gold per person.
Does he go into? He goes into a separate room.
He does. It sounds like he's just outside that door, but he does go into another room.
Can Orba like lean and peek into that
Give me a
doorway?
perception check.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Roll for me.
That's a 16 perception, right?
Yeah.
16.
Through the sliding stone door, you see a small space akin to a kind of walk-in closet. It looks like most valuables, assuming there are some, are kept in a few wooden chests that sit on shelves along the walls. There's 4 total, 2 kind of larger ones that are closer to the base of the floor, and then another shelf with 2 smaller chests, not quite as big, so 4 total on either side. Visible outside of the chests are a couple other items, however. There's a coat rack, upon which a few fine-looking articles of clothing are hanging. A dark green silk vest, a pair of detailed gray robes, a hooded fur cloak that looks very thick, very warm. There's a tall wooden receptacle that looks to be holding 4 or 5 walking canes, carved and polished from a reddish wood, accented with various bits of gold and silver at the handles. As you look at one of them, there's this one that kind of has a sort of possibly a tiger kind of head carved into the top of the staff, and it looks like if you look in and then kind of peek back, that portrait that was on the other wall, one of the men is like holding that staff in his hand. So, they seem to belong to the men that are depicted there.
Okay.
Cute.
These guys.
And finally, there's a thin wooden rack along the back wall that stretches all the way from the floor to the ceiling, with at least a dozen or so uniquely crafted daggers. Well kept, with metals shining in impressive variance in their design. Curved blades, jagged blades, blades as thin as a rapier, and just as much attention to detail for the pommels and the crossbars. Quite beautiful. They sort of sit there at the other end of the room, in this rack that's been custom made for these specific things.
That was one of the main things that he had said.
He had said specifically, yes, that was his father's collection of
Mm-hmm.
fine daggers. So you hear a little bit of extra rotting. And he comes back in.
Oh, Graven, you can hold on to it.
Like I said, low favor, but could get you out of a tight spot.
It looks
As far as you can tell, again, you've seen one before. Yes, it has sort of a handprint on it. The ink shimmers just a little bit on it. Yeah, but it looks very much like one you've seen already.
How did you acquire this?
I did a favor for someone of the Gentle Void.
Mr. Arzu, sir, what does a low favor really mean? I've heard it said, but I don't quite know what it means.
Well, the Gentle Void hands out favors ranked low, medium, and high. And depending on who you have a favor from, whether it's low, medium, or high, you might be able to access certain things. Something small, like accidentally stealing from someone from the Gentle Void. A low or medium favor might get you out of that kind of trouble, but if you were in bigger trouble with the Gentle Void, you might need a bigger favor.
And is the ranking of the favor assigned to or determined by who you're getting it from, or
Yes.
the task that you've done?
No, who gives it to you?
Oh, so you could do something small for a very important person, but get a high favor?
Theoretically, yes, although they may not give you one for that.
Oh, I see. It's not like a fancy person only gives out high favors.
No, that is how it works, but they probably wouldn't give you a favor for a small task, is what I'm saying.
I see. Okay, I follow now. That makes sense. Just curious.
Yes.
What did you do for yours?
Well, a man of the Gentle Void was looking to move his goods through Tuk-Tu with a little bit of discretion, and I helped him do so.
This was before the lockdown.
Yes, it's a while ago. You have a low opinion of the Gentle Void? Those in Tuk-Tu often don't have a problem with them. It depends where you come from.
Nope, I just didn't know much about them.
Do you feel confident in your ability to explain yourself when these men arrive?
Well, like I said, I'm going to, and he sort of he had brought in with him a little kind of box of his own, and he opens it up, and there's nothing inside. It's kind of lined with a cloth or something. I'm going to take all of my father's daggers and a few of his other possessions, lock it up, and make sure I put it somewhere where they won't know where it is.
All right. Well, if you need any more of our services, we're here for the night, so...
It should be all right, but I'm glad that Deputy Dahlman put us in touch.
Will you be taking anything else out from the secret room?
No, I'd like to just take my father's things, as tempting as it may be. I'd rather not get in any kind of trouble. My assumption is that if I only take my father's things, the rest of the stalwart will consider it not worth pursuing.
So that's only these daggers, then?
I believe he has some jewelry in there as well.
Does that seem true to me? Does it seem like he's only taking his dad's stuff?
If you,
You don't know.
Just 8.
As far as you can tell. And that seems consistent with what he said so far, but he certainly doesn't give any indication that he was planning to pilfer anything extra.
Right, well...
We won't be able to stick around for much longer to protect you in any case.
Oh, that's quite all right.
So,
You don't feel like you're in any, grave danger from these men, do you?
They're old.
Yeah, okay, I kind of figured. I just wanted to check in, but yeah.
It's more, didn't want to get involved in any sort of legal trouble.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
good luck.
Well, cheers,
They
mate.
are feeble, but they are litigious.
Yes.
Right, yes, yeah.
Goodness. Shall we?
Yes.
Have a good night.
You as
Glad
well.
we could help.
Thank you. And again, that sort of relief sort of pours over him. And it looks like he takes out a piece of parchment to go with his little box, and he's looking at it and peeking in the room to see if he can make sure that everything that his dad said was left is in the room. And he lets you guys see yourself out. You know the way. There's just one room between that room and the back room. You guys come out. You're in the thoroughfare. It's getting a little later in the evening. It's probably almost 7 o'clock at this point.
Well, I'm heading back to Crespo's.
That's all I had for the evening.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
As a group, all making your way back. Great.
Do we arrive? Oh, sorry, no, I was going to ask a Crespo question. I was like, I'm jumping the gun.
What's here? Whoa.
Do we
arrive?
Am I inside the barn?
As nothing sort of interrupts you as you come back, you are approaching. Did you want to do something before you get in, or
I wanted to know if the episode...
Somebody's a little on edge over there. I don't know.
am I at Christmas?
What's happening?
Am I doing this right?
Can anyone see me? Who can see me right now?
Is the guy who I said I was gonna meet there from like the potion guy bringing potions in? Is his still caravan? Is it still parked outside of Crespo?
Give me a perception check as you are approaching.
16.
It looks like he's pulled it partially around back, kind of towards the shed. It's out of view a little bit of the streets, but you catch a little sight of it as you're coming. It looks like his wagon is there.
Okay. Can I start walking over to? It's out of sight
To
of
the
Crespo's
wagon?
to the wagon. Yeah.
Yes, it's around back from the...
Okay. Can I start walking over to it?
You start to walk around to it. And as you kind of walk...
I want to make sure
up
no
to it-
one's there. I'm gonna
Give
do
me a
this
perception check as well.
quietly as 21.
21. On the opposite side of the wagon, it looks like there's a little stool down next to one of the horses, and there's someone sitting there. It doesn't look like him. It looks like he might have paid someone to watch his things. There's someone sitting there. It doesn't look like a guard or like a broken crown or anything, but there is someone sitting on a stool just right next to his wagon.
Is the layout of it such that I can get to the wagon without being seen by the guy?
Possibly.
Yeah, I would like to sort of
Erland, what are you?
Dude, I kind of want
Where are you
to
going?
So you guys get to sort of the front, and you see Erland start to tail off. I mean,
just 1 moment, don't be right.
And
I just 1 moment.
okay, just
give me a stealth check.
I'm gonna stand right there and just watch him.
Safira's like,
9.
come on.
As you start your approach, the horses just kind of sense your presence a little, and there's a little bit of like... And the man who's sitting there kind of not looking entirely the opposite way, he looks up at the horse and he starts to sort of pat the horse a little bit. And now as he's leaning up to pat the horse, now you're kind of in full vision.
Okay, great.
Is it great?
Bends down to tie his shoe.
Takes
Oh.
his wiener in for a peek.
Is he like looking at me suspiciously or
No,
Okay.
and again, it wasn't like you were doing this.
Yeah.
He was like, hey, what are you doing? No, he would just like turn and he kind of sees you around and gives you a nod as he kind of
Okay,
follows the
great.
horse.
Then
He's your
I'm,
back.
He's just
I'm gonna
a
sort of
melee.
keep walking past
hanging out.
and
You didn't get close enough for him to think that you
great.
were.
I'm gonna keep walking past and loop back to Crespos.
You watch Erland,
Yeah.
and then he comes back out this way.
Yeah.
Around the
Abe
other
Simpson.
side.
Oh.
What were you doing?
Everything all right?
Yes, I We're not eating Crespos right now.
No.
Alright.
There was a I met someone claiming to be bringing strong potions into the other precincts, and I wanted to have a look. See if it was perhaps related to the Myconid trade, or if he was indeed helping. Just know who I was potentially dealing with if I were to go into Crespos and see him.
Frankly, I'd kind of like to have a look.
Well, did you
Look at
manage
what?
to have a look?
No, there's
the
someone.
potions.
There's someone guarding the.
Oh.
There's someone guarding it. So, if we wanted to try a more sort of concerted effort, I could perhaps distract him if you wanted to look in the back.
I mean, I'd be happy to help, but I'd like to see if there's anything useful.
To steal?
Look, I'm not proud of it, but I am looking for something that I think might be difficult to obtain, so I figure I'll try all my, leads.
I wasn't passing judgment. I was just asking.
Yeah,
Wait.
I'm passing judgment, but it's fine. I'll deal with it.
You
later.
should.
All right, do you want to take a look?
Wait
Yeah.
for the cover of night, perhaps?
Well, no, aren't you waiting for someone? Don't you have to?
I mean, he's probably leaving before cover of
Well, you
night.
certainly don't want to miss him.
Well, no, I'm separate people. The man with the wagon and carriage is leaving likely before nightfall. The person that I am meeting with later is, yes, likely coming at night.
Okay.
Right, so then this would be the
It's got a
moment.
business schedule.
Yeah. Got
So did
many
you want to go try and take a
appointments.
potion?
Yeah.
All right.
What can we do?
Well, I was just going to go talk to the guard because I have some information, so I
And
can
then I
talk to
figured
him,
I'd
distract him, and
just
someone can sneak up.
round back.
Okay.
I mean,
Have fun and be careful.
Yeah, will do.
Yell for Benji.
Yeah,
for
we'll be nearby if you need us to kill anyone, I suppose.
No, none of that.
No,
None of
yeah.
that.
But I just got my new
No,
bracelet.
None of that.
no,
I
come
cannot
on.
stab.
There will be
No.
no killing.
Alright.
Fine.
All right.
Since when did I
Already my plan.
just points to him, dong?
All right. Stay a few paces behind. I'll talk to the guard, and then once I'm engaged with him, you sneak around back and try and see what you can find. I'd like to describe to Safira sort of, because I got up close to the wagon and the guy
close,
tying it up.
yeah.
I want to describe to her just sort of like layout of the wagon where I think it seems like the potions might be kept, so she doesn't have to root around as much, perhaps.
You do
But
so.
he's still hungry.
Are you guys just are you going into Crespos?
I mean, that's what we were just joking about. Is like, are we just standing there?
I'm going in Crespos.
Going into
Yeah, I'll go in.
It's funny
I'll
you just stand there.
try to keep an eye on him. Maybe sit out front of the
It's not a
Crespos.
great view, but
Spotting
it's,
them.
people.
But if somebody starts running or yelling, I should
Sure,
be pretty
yeah,
close by.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So,
screw that.
Erland, you're approaching
I'm approaching first.
Great. And at the moment, he sort of was petting it. Now he's come around the front of the horse. It looks like he's kind of just petting it. a little bit.
Since we already made eye contact, I'm going to sort of. Excuse me, are you did Neelam hire you by any chance?
Yeah, I'm watching these things.
Oh, is he facing away from the wagon now, or do I need to move to get into the?
No, because the head of the horse is right in front of him, so actually the wagon's kind of straight through it.
Okay, I want to position myself so he would, if he's facing the horse, I kind of want to like walk this way, so he would have to turn around to talk to me.
Okay.
Oh, I was.
You're walking and
just
talking.
walking.
He's like,
I met Neelam earlier today, and we had a business arrangement, and I just wanted to fill him in on what I had learned.
oh, well, he's right inside.
Inside where?
Just in the tavern.
In which tavern's that?
This one, right here.
What's that one called? What is that?
You walk past the door to get
That's
here.
a tavern.
Yeah, right there.
Okay, sorry. What's your name? How do I know you're not stealing from him?
Well, because I'm here and I'm not stealing from
Well,
him.
I don't know. You could be soothing the horses. What's your name, friend?
Davis.
Davis. Davis. You could be soothing the horses because you startled them sneaking up upon this. I don't want his goods stolen, Davis. How do you know Neelam?
Because he hired me to wash the horse.
Where did he hire you?
Look, I'll just yell for him.
No.
Neelam!
All right. Okay. All right. All right. I'll go talk to him. Do you want me to go talk? I'm trying to talk. Is he inside there?
Yeah, he's in the tavern. I'm pointing right at it.
All right. Fine. Look, how do you know Neelam?
He hired me.
Again, from where?
I was here. He hired me to wash his stuff.
And how do I know you're not stealing from him?
Because I was already here and I haven't stolen.
Do you have any proof that you have been hired?
Well, yeah, you could ask Neelam. He's in there.
He's facing me at this point, this whole time, yes? Okay, good. So do you have any
What
proof?
are you doing during this?
Okay, Safira's like watching this happen, like getting more and more gay. But
He's turned away. It's not perfect,
She's
but
gonna
it's...
try to run around the back as fast as she can and just do this as quickly as possible.
Give me a
Because
stealth
this is
check.
clearly not going well.
Can I engage in the conversation?
22.
22. As
Safira's
this
like,
happens-
I'm gonna keeping this.
Safira sort of quietly moves around and sort of nimbly doing so that it doesn't spook the horse at all or anything, although he's still got his hand kind of on the horse. And you get around to the back. It looks like it's a cloth that's been, like, tied down, so you do have to, like, untie one of them.
Okay, can I do that?
You peek up. There's a number of sort of small chests. They look locked. However, there is one that has kind of a glass top to it. It looks like it's intended to keep the goods secure, but also be able to look at them if you want to show them to someone you're selling to.
yeah.
And there are, inside, a number of vials all lined up.
Are they
like-
labeled in any way?
They are not labeled in any way. There are different colors. There are 4 different colors. He looks like he has maybe 5 of each color.
Ooh. Take the whole thing.
Big.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna, I think, take the whole, like, try to take the whole box. Can I do that?
It's sizable, and I mean, possible, yes. Making noise is also definitely possible.
Right. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna be able to unlock these things.
You don't see a key in there.
Yeah.
So.
And if I were to do it, like, use my, like, cloak in some way to kind of punch the glass, would there be a way to do that?
Again, maybe the guy's
Like,
less
right
than
there.
10 feet away from you, so possibly with the extremely deft sort of hand.
Okay. And this thing is like a fairly heavy box that might be.
Yeah, it's like an iron box. I mean, you wouldn't be able to like hide it under your cloak. It's big enough that like.
Is there a path away from this this carriage, like almost like a little bit into the woods, where I could kind of?
You're in the middle of the city.
Right. Why do I always think that there
There
are
are woods.
It's a very woody.
I do it. No, I do it all the
Say,
time. It's like a thing that I do when I'm nervous. I decide I want to run
Um,
into the woods. I'm like, well, I can
Walked
disappear
off
there.
from-
The only like real routes are back out toward the street. The not real routes are climbing a fence to the next property over. There's fences between the sort of properties.
Oh my god.
Shortcut.
Oh my god. Okay, well, this is not worth it. Is this worth
I'm
it?
gonna give Safira a
I know,
decision.
I know,
Erland
I know,
and him,
I know, I
he's
know.
still sort of. It's.
I don't.
He's right. I can almost see him in the window.
Is he in? What is? How do you describe him
Okay.
for me, just so I know that you
Oh
know
my
who he
God.
is?
Oh my god, so
I'm looking at him. I can see him.
All right, I'm
Which-
gonna try to grab the box, seeing what's going on.
Okay, give me a just a straight
I
dexterity.
can't
check.
believe I'm doing this, you guys. I apologize for all the shit that I'm about to
Chaotic
toss.
lawful, baby.
Shit, I just rolled a 3.
Oh boy.
Dexterity, you said?
Just a straight
you drop
dexterity.
all.
God. Where is my straight? Oh,
Big one.
6.
6. So you reach in, and as you go, there's only because a lot of it's like tied down with this cloth over the top. You kind of have to pull it straight out, and as you do so, it's kind of like with the sort of chest that's underneath it, and it's making noise. And the man turns, "Oi, hey!" And he sort of draws a blade.
Oh my.
And he starts to walk over. Hey, get away from there! Are you two together?
No, hey! And I'm gonna pull up my quarterstaff.
I'm gonna kind of and just try to start taking off down the road.
He doesn't chase after you because he kind of turns to Erland,
No.
who also has a weapon.
No, I'm gonna put. Dude, just want me to run after her?
And as this is happening, Graven, you were over near the front.
Yeah.
You hear kind of a and a man comes out who sort of turns quickly around the corner and starts to walk quickly in their direction. Do you say anything or do anything?
You could have gone more, I suppose.
No.
You are like in the street. There's people walking by.
Yeah.
And he quickly turns the corner and moves to
Neelan! Neelan!
And he sort of holds the man's shoulder, puts his arm down. It was like holding. Put it down. Put it down.
Neelan.
What is going on here?
There was someone just trying to steal from the wagon.
Oh my god.
Not someone that you know.
No.
Make a deception check.
Come on, baby.
God.
Nat 20.
Fuck you.
All right, everybody calm down. Has anything been taken? He looks to the guy that he kind of... I don't think so. Let me look. And he sort of moves around the side. It's been untied here. And he sort of... I can't tell if anything's taken. And Neelan walks around.
No.
Doesn't look like anything's been taken.
I didn't get anything.
Am I seeing the thing now that he's holding?
He didn't like take it out, but he's looking at it.
But can I see what it is?
Yeah, you can see that it's a box that has some potions in it.
What is that?
I told you.
Yes.
I'm here to give potions to Principal Attilius.
Yes, right.
And he ties it neat.
Well, that's what I wanted to speak to you about.
Were you able to get a hold of Principal Thomas?
I unfortunately was not able to get a hold of Thomas.
Well, this was a spectacular waste of time.
I tried, but I couldn't find him and wanted to let you know as soon as I could so that he wouldn't waste any more time here. I apologize for the delay.
Thank you. I think I've tarried quite enough at this point. It's time for me to cut my losses and return to Katil. Doubt there's many in the 4th precinct that can afford my stock, so...
Is there any way that... Could I perhaps buy something off of you?
Sort of by request only most of the time.
I have some coin.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh, God.
I used enough for the important one. 3.
That was...
It's not so much about the availability of coin. I'm not supposed to sell them to people that haven't already placed an order.
Understood. Well, I'm going to look to the... Is the guy who was hired there still there?
Yeah, he's there. He's put his sword down.
I apologize for the miscommunication. I thought this man was trying to steal from you, Neelan.
I thought this man was trying to steal. I was pointing to the tavern.
I like David.
Are we fair's fair? Can I go shake his hand?
He had such a hard night.
The guy.
Like, oh.
Keep an eye out for that one and snooping around.
Yeah.
You staying here at the tavern?
Well, I'm certainly going to go have a drink now, yes.
Watch your things, I guess.
Yeah, goodness.
Oh my god.
You as well. Are you from the area?
Yeah.
Can I have a drink at the tavern as well?
Probably not. Thanks anyway.
All right, good evening then.
Good evening.
Neelan, I apologize again.
Rough day.
Sorry, sir. That's fine. I'm leaving. I won't be back here for some time. He starts to kind of
All right.
get his horse
I'm
ready.
going to head back to the tavern.
Sure. He starts to do so. As this was going on, Orba and Beezaura entered.
That was so sad.
You did see we'll get to that, but you did see someone get up and rush out the
sad.
door at the
Could
sound.
we hear the, shout, I'm assuming?
Yeah, you could. The shout of multiple shouts, yeah. So you return to the confines of Crespo's Tavern. Mm-hmm. And its windows are kind of aglow from the light from within, sort of haphazard appearance, emblematic of your stay in Tuktu. Continues to kind of be an I'll take what I can get kind of place. But with the long road north looming, you try to muster some appreciation for what might be the last sheltered night's sleep for some time. You push the door open, and you're immediately struck by the lack of clientele. At a time when you'd expect the evening regulars to be finding their way here in numbers, it's eerily quiet. Just some gentle sloshing and dripping from Crespo, who's washing a number of bowls in a basin. The only other person present besides the owner is a man with a scowl on his face nursing an ale in the corner, hands crossed and kind of hunched over as he scans a piece of parchment on the table in front of him. This is the guy who got up and left when the commotion was heard.
Oh.
So he was sort of sitting quietly by himself, and sort of heard the shouting, stuffed the paper in his pocket, quickly moved out. So now at this moment, that happened fairly quickly. This was all happening simultaneously. You didn't get a chance to say anything to him. He rushed quickly out. So it's just you and Crespo washing dishes in the kitchen. I don't know when people are...
Okay, I'll go and get near
Yeah.
Crespo.
Sure.
Same.
Oh,
Hey, Crespo.
evening.
Evening, quiet night.
Yeah, it'll be quiet in here tonight.
Why is that?
Well, it's the Tankard's Cup tonight. You're not from Tuktu.
What is
Do you
a
mind
Tankard's
explaining it to
Cup?
us?
A couple of times a year, Bobby Tierney has his Tankard's Cup tournament over on his farm. There's booze and entertainment, plenty for cheap, so you'll find that most of the drinkers make their way there.
Is there games?
There is a competition, yes. I'm sure it costs Bobby a pretty penny to organize, but he's a shy fella. I think he likes having people so excited to come to his property. It's a sort of drinking competition mixed with feats of a physical nature.
Wow. And how are the contestants selected?
Well, normally you have to register ahead of time and pay a small fee, but because of the lockdown, there's going to be far less participants this year. So I think they're accepting anyone who goes up there.
Wow. And what is the prize?
Well, part of it is done for pride, but there is the bronze tankard, which is inscribed with the date, and it entitles you to 1 free drink per night at most of the taverns in Antisuka.
Most of the taverns in
Suyu?
From what I understand,
Wait, that's so fun.
Bobby Tierney travels quite a bit. He has a number of deals with people in other cities.
Let's go.
Is it just physical feats? Nothing like magic and whatnot?
Is drinking a physical feat?
Probably.
Then just physical feats.
What other sort of challenges are
It's
there?
just the one challenge.
Oh, it's just drinking.
Drinking and physical feats, yes.
Yes,
It's all one thing.
the physical feats.
Yes.
What do they entail?
Well, it's a sort of tossing these big stones into these buckets. But every time you toss a stone in a bucket, you have to chug a mug of ale.
Oh,
So it gets harder as it goes on.
I see.
I think this is a job for...
You seem
Is there
vexed. Can I explain it further?
Is there a reigning champion?
I believe so, yes. I think everybody's coming out to see if they can beat Bourage.
He is of what lineage exactly?
Of what lineage?
Where does he come from?
I believe he's from Tuktu, man of the gentle void, I think.
Nice. Well, is there any good contenders against him?
There's a few good ones, yes. I think everybody thinks that Dilisad has a good shot, and there's also Hertha Cropper. She's a good drinker as well.
Wow. Does it cost money just to watch?
Well, it's 5 silver, unlimited drinks for the night.
Wow.
Is this Bourage fellow a strong person? I would imagine.
He's an older fellow, but very strong.
Is he a big fella?
Pretty big, yes.
What is his profession exactly?
Like I said, he works for the Gentle Void. I'm not exactly sure what he does for them.
How will we know when we see him?
I imagine he'll be announced in some capacity.
Oh, but
Because
like
of
beforehand
being the
or-
previous winner.
Oh, okay.
Does he live in this district?
I don't think he lives in the 4th, but some people of the Gentle Void have a way of traveling between the precincts.
I see. Very exclusive.
Yes.
Do you think maybe a halfling could best this fellow?
Well, how's your drinking?
I'd say it's pretty good.
I'd say you have a shot then.
What about our Goliath friend? Do you think he could best this fellow?
He sure looks strong enough. How's his drinking?
Probably pretty good.
You answered your own question.
How much is it to enter?
I think it's a gold piece then. Ooh.
Just one.
Yes.
And it starts soon?
Like I said, the prize is not showering with riches,
Right.
just a bit of pride in a tankard's cup.
It starts soon? It starts soon?
Yes, it might have already started, or will be starting soon.
We should go.
Thank you. I think that sounds like a delightful entertainment for the evening.
Yes. The elven fellow that you've been with, traveling, standing with, I believe he said to look out for someone.
Yes.
You can let him know no one has come by yet.
Oh, that's good. Thank you. I
Thank you
also
so much.
actually had the question about another Tuktu person, possibly. Have you seen or heard of Ginny Paisley?
It's not a name I know.
Not ringing a bell. Okay. Well, I guess we have some entertainment to attend to.
Have a good time if you go. Tell Bobby I said hi.
Will do.
My wife and I switch off who gets to go because someone has to watch the bar.
Oh, that's
Oh.
very sweet.
Well, maybe we'll see her there.
Probably won't be me, but say hello to my wife.
Okay. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Why didn't I go inside?
Orba's gonna run out to them. Has that commotion
So
ended?
that was all happening. So now the dust has settled from the Neelam thing. Erland, you see Graven over there. Are you guys doing anything during this time? Reconnecting?
Oh, that didn't go well at all. Inside?
Didn't sound like it.
No, well, no one got caught, which is good.
Where's Safira?
No, she had to run off because she got caught.
Me.
I mean, not caught, but like, she was seen.
Is there anything you're doing, or you're just looping back around?
No, I'm just kind of trying to stay out of sight and then
So
trying to
as-
like casually walk back.
As
by.
Neelam's like getting the horse ready, you guys, like from the street down, you see Safira kind of peek out to see if the coast is clear. You guys can see her like down the street a
Yeah.
little bit.
Is the coast indeed clear?
Well, Neelam is like getting his horse. He's kind of pulling
Okay.
it now through. He's pulling it close to the front of Crespo. He's pulling it.
I'm gonna sort of give Safira like a
And I kind of.
like a stop.
And Neelam kind of gets up to you. He's pulling his horse. Good evening.
Safe travels.
Thank you. Carriage continues to move.
Can I?
Yeah, you're safe now.
Excellent work.
Well,
I'm not a good thief. He looked like he did have some really, pretty potions. Orba, I wish you could have seen, but they were gonna.
She's not there. Erland and Graven.
We're still
My heart knows it though. Deep down.
We're bursting with excitement.
Back ahead. Good. I can tell.
Unless you want to hunt him down, I suppose we go inside.
no, inside.
And door opens.
I guess you know we already have something
Yes.
to tell you.
Yeah.
What?
Bourage is here.
We know where he is.
I think it's Bourage.
What did she say?
I think Bourage is here.
I can't hear what you
Where?
said.
Bourage is here.
Bourage. Yes, from the
From
ledger.
everywhere.
From the ledger. Yeah, I don't. From
What do you mean he's
the
here?
ledger. Hi. Well,
Here where?
I think Bourage is
Where?
here.
So there's a competition of throwing stones and drinking, and he's the reigning champion.
They're having it tonight. It's tonight. The dog
Happening
turned
in a
farm.
matter of moments.
The farm.
Yeah.
That's not one of the names that I saw on the.
It was one.
It was one of the names.
That same post that had Raz Pew, that had Pew on
Yeah.
it. Tierney was one of the farms.
Over back by the farms.
Yes. But I haven't told you the most exciting part.
What?
We could enter into the competition and win free beer in all of Antisuyu.
One drink per night.
Yeah.
Well, I'm overselling. You oversold that.
And even if you just wanted to go and watch, you pay 5 silver and can drink all night you
That's
want.
fun.
I mean,
And then we finally get to see who this Bourage fellow is.
Right.
I'd like to remind everyone that Bourage was who the house in the Rose District was under.
What?
There's
Yeah,
a
but
chance
that
that we
doesn't mean
don't
that-
want to engage with this.
he
Bourage is
seems extremely
the
unlikely
house
that he knows who we are.
22A in the Rose District, where we came out of.
I don't believe I was ever told this.
Was registered under Bourage's name.
Nobody told me.
I think many of I
So he owns the house that...
Goliath, did you know that?
Look, we've got to go to this thing, right?
I should perhaps lay low.
Wait, why?
Things don't always go well when I meet a fellow Goliath, as you've all seen.
Would he recognize you?
I don't know.
Would he know who you are?
I think so.
Okay, well then is it possible to go in a disguise? Orba, maybe you can disguise him? So that we can all, we want to all go together,
No,
right?
I cannot disguise other people. I can only disguise myself.
Oh, right.
If he saw you, what would happen?
Let's go. Let's go right now.
To the farm?
Yes.
Are you
I need to ask the barkeep to see if
He did not show up yet.
Ja has not shown.
I hope it doesn't show up tonight. You said this is a drinking competition?
It's whoever enters.
I don't believe I won't be able to participate. It's throwing stones and chugging a bunch of alcohol.
Do
I
you
don't really think I qualify.
want one of us to enter so we're closer to him.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm
We
sure
can go,
things will be
we
made
can scope
apparent
it out.
once we
If-
get there.
If
Yes.
one
So-
of us should enter, it should be one of us, likely.
If you need someone to enter that's not yourself, I will do it.
Well, I think you should do it anyways. It sounds fun, but
Let's go.
okay,
I was not.
okay.
Alright.
Sorry, I thought this was exciting news.
It is. Thank you.
Just start to head in that direction as a group. Just as you guys are turning and moving in that direction, a couple of people are walking down the street at a heightened pace. And it catches your eye a little bit, Erland most of all, because one of the people is wearing sort of the silver and yellow accents on the armor. You've seen this before, one of the sort of possible guards of Tuktu. A human man and a tiefling woman walking side by side quickly down the street. And the woman has those silver and yellow accents, mostly leather, but she has chainmail bracers, and her long horns curl around her ears so that the tips are actually pointed forward just past her temples. The man is diminutive in stature. He's wearing a bulky animal pelt that rests across his shoulders, and there's a pair of leather straps holding up a belt containing a number of glass vials. His face is clean shaven, and his stringy black hair looks to be slicked back and to the side, giving a clear view of a calm and pale face. And he moves quickly, purpose, and he looks like he's headed straight for the door of Crespo's Tavern. And you see him go up to the door, and he peeks in the window for a moment. And it looks like he says something quietly to the woman. And they push the door open, move inside.
I'm gonna... What's the name of the farm again?
It's the Tyranny Farm.
Alright, I'll try and meet you there.
Do you need any company?
I don't think so, I hope not. I'll run over as soon as this is done.
Okay.
If you don't see me, don't worry, I'll just meet you back at the barn here.
Okay. Please be smart.
I'll try. I'm gonna go back into Crespo's.
And the rest of you are moving towards Tyranny Farm.
I know, we're gonna regret that.
Yep.
You guys start to And as you push the door open, you see what Orba and Beezaura saw. It's empty at this point now, just Crespo and the two people that just entered in. And you hear the man say something to Crespo. I was told there was someone here who needed medical attention. Someone said that someone would be coming to see them, yes.
Jaw.
There he is, right there. And Crespo points over you. Are you the one who was looking for medical attention?
I am, yes.
He looks towards Crespo. Perhaps we should step outside and speak privately.
I agree.
Goes to the door. And he turns the corner a little bit, so you're not like in the street, but you're not like in a little secret alley or anything, just sort of out of the main view. And the woman with him shadows him very closely. She sort of is right up next to him, sort of standing with him. I tried to come as quickly as I could.
Good.
Without meaning to alarm you, the symptoms that you've described, while very rare, seem to be among the most serious.
All right.
Others that have displayed these signs have turned up dead, although the precise cause of death is yet to be determined. And at this, the woman actually leans forward. She places a sort of chainmail hand on Jaw's shoulder. Mr. Horton, I will remind you not to spread fear through conjecture. The sample size is very small. She addresses this to you. And we do not know for certain that the few reported deaths share the exact same symptoms, nor that they share the same cause of death. 2 of them were found to be gang members, so it's possible their deaths were unrelated to the widespread sickness. Rely upon the facts, please. And she says that to Jaw. My apologies. It is as she said, my conjecture.
Well, my friend, I brought my friend to... I rented a room in the back. Can I look? I'm going to look to the woman and say, could we have some privacy, please?
And she sort of looks around. We have privacy.
No. From you, I mean.
No, you may not.
Can I look back to Jaw?
I am not to go anywhere outside of my own precinct without an escort.
If we go into the room, can we have some privacy? You can stand right outside.
She looks. No. I apologize. That's just the way it is right now. We have a city full of sickness and only a handful of healers, and I am one of them.
All right.
Your friend is in this room, you said.
Yes.
Please.
I'm gonna start
Oh god.
walking them. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm gonna walk back to the room.
It doesn't take long. Around the corner there, you sort of get back into this little private area. The shed's there.
I heard this was highly contagious. Is it not dangerous for all of us to go in? Should the healer not go in by himself?
We do not believe it to be contagious. We believe it to be coming from some external source that we have not yet identified.
All right, do you know what's causing it?
No.
Does that seem true to me? Jaw's response?
Make a insight check.
14.
It seems pretty forthright. I mean, he sort of came back with it right away. Seems to... It's possible, I mean, it's definitely possible that they have some theories, like he didn't go into detail, but he definitely doesn't seem confident that he wouldn't know what it was.
Can I look to the broken crown? Do you know what's causing it?
The investigation is ongoing.
Who's leading the investigation?
The principals of Tuktu.
All right. Come in then. I'm gonna open the door.
You step in first. And John steps in after you. He looks around, very small, interior shed.
The woman still outside?
She's right outside the door.
I am going to close the door very quickly and lock it.
Give me a dexterity.
Oh my
Oh my god.
That's not good.
Dexterity save?
Mm-hmm. Dexterity check.
Dexterity
Just
check. Okay, great. 12?
12. She puts her hand in and it closes on her chainmail sort of bracer there.
I'm going to look to Jaw. So we're in a sort of a moment of staying sort of still here, yeah?
A second.
Great. I'm going to look to Jaw and I'm going to use Breathe Earth.
Okay.
Inhaling elements around you can enhance combat powers.
Okay. You do
and that's going to put me over my sepsis level.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Interesting.
What are you doing? Oh, I'm so stressed.
What happens when he goes over sepsis?
It depends.
Depends. Okay, give me your D12 roll there.
Shit.
He's done this before.
Yeah.
It's like a random
That's
effect
right.
that afflicts him.
5.
You're knocked prone. It's sort of a weakness in the legs. You can't get up unless an ally spends an action to help you get up. Upon getting up, you will have to make a Constitution saving throw. And on a failure, you fall prone again. So if someone tries to help you up, you have a chance of collapsing again to the ground. So you have this sort of limited feeling in your legs. You sort of...
And the sort of visible...
Yeah, there's some pronunciation of the veins, a little paleness.
And so the Breathe Earth is inhaling the elements around you. So I'm going to sort of as I do that, take a big deep breath, make dead eye contact with Jaw, and then collapse.
Sure. And he sort of goes to almost catch you a little bit. He doesn't prop you up, but sort of soften the fall a little bit. And as that's happening, she throws the door open and she looks. It's you then.
I need help.
Let me get my things. Stay with him. And she kind of gently puts you to the ground. And she stands there in the doorway and she makes no move to sort of help you or anything. And Jaw kind of moves out and he sort of...
As I can still...
Yeah, you can still talk. I'm
going to sort of say that. I apologize. I don't know who to trust in the Broken Crown.
Make a persuasion check. She's not Broken Crown, by the way.
Oh, I thought she was wearing...
Yellow, and she's colors of Tuktu.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Great, then I don't know who to trust in authority.
Sure. Make a persuasion.
Let me rephrase.
Now what?
Oh god.
I suppose you think that was terribly clever. What exactly was your plan after you shut the door in my face?
When you're as sick as I am, you don't make long-term plans.
Where are you from?
Oh.
Oh god. You're just looking for the continent, maybe?
No, I'm trying to look for the, originally from Kiira, but landed in Aranshuba.
Were you sick before you got to Tuktu?
No.
Make a deception check.
Fuck off. Give me some dice rolls. 7.
Stop lying.
Sure, the eyes you suspiciously. These aren't symptoms I've seen from the other ones.
Are you a doctor?
And she seems like she's about to speak, and the door opens again. It looks like Jaw has kind of a little pouch with him. And he kind of comes in. Do you think you can stand?
I can try.
And he sort of pulls you up to your feet. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
15.
15. He pulls you up, and you sort of stand, and there's a little bit of wobbling, and you sort of hold the wall a little bit, and you steady yourself, and then he holds you for a moment, and then lets you go. You sort of stay standing. And again, the sort of veins in your face a little more pronounced in your arms. You can see he sort of looks you over as this is happening. I suppose you might have already asked, but where are you coming from?
Originally from Kira, by way of Arnchupa.
When did you start feeling sick?
It seemed like she knew I was lying when I said that, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yes. You don't know for sure, but...
A lot of side-eye.
Yeah, okay. You are sick.
I started to experience the symptoms that you're seeing right now a number of days ago. I met with one of your old patients who suggested I come see you.
What was the name of the patient?
Valko.
Valko. Valko Lavinia? Valko Lavinia is not one of my patients.
He said he came here to see you. Or his wife came here to see you.
Valko's healthy as a horse. He's been part of the consulting council with the principals.
Sorry, forgive me, I got the name wrong. Come on, man.
I think Vaclav is the
Vaclav! Thank you.
I couldn't tell if you were lying on purpose, so...
Nope, meant to say Vaclav. Forgive me, V name's Vaclav.
Give me a perception check.
Ooh.
What's Vaclav's last name while I'm looking up this guy?
Foil,
thank you, sorry about that. Perception?
Yep.
Dirty 20.
Yeah.
As you say the name Vaclav, you see a little bit of a flickering of his eyes, and then he comes back down. I don't have a patient named Vaclav either.
I'm just gonna look at him and I'm gonna nod and sort of say, then perhaps I was misinformed, but...
And you believe you might have gotten sick from this man?
Either from this man in Mukmu, or perhaps I'm obviously feeling worse right now, but...
And as you're talking, he's also like performing some very sort of light, sort of feeling your forehead a little bit, sort of just feeling your legs a little bit, see if they're sort of steady or shaking a little bit. Just basic stuff. He hasn't given you anything, any sort of potion or anything. He's just sort of generally giving sort of a physical sort of overlook. Perhaps... I know it's a long shot, and he kind of looks back to woman. I know a lot of the people in Mukmu and Tuktu. Perhaps you could describe this person's appearance. I might know who it is.
So which person?
This Vaclav, you said.
Yes, all right. And I'll describe what
Are you honestly describing what he looks
like?
like?
I would not like to describe any of the sort of symptoms I saw on display. I just wanted to describe his general physical appearance, yeah.
It was a vine.
Yeah.
His most notable feature
Was this someone...
You met him in Mukmu, you said?
Yes.
I believe I know this man, based on this description. And she sort of looks to John, sort of a little sort of surprised at that. You know this man, based on that description? Yes. Someone like that came to me, but Vaclav was not the name he gave. He also didn't live in Mukmu, he lived here in Tuktu.
Does it seem like he's lying to her?
Make a insight check.
23.
It does. Perhaps we could, if you're feeling up to it, take a walk over there and just see if this person is in. And she sort of, I'll be right beside you. We can go take a look. Let's go see. Sort of, he helps you up a little bit.
Yeah.
You feeling all right?
How do I feel standing? Do I feel...
A little wobbly legs.
I'll be able to walk.
Good. I'm going to give you something just for your sort of sweats and chills that you seem to have. He reaches down and takes a little vial. I'm just giving him one of these. And she sort of... He gives you the vial.
Do I recognize the vial?
No.
What is this?
It's something that will increase your strength a bit just for a few moments so we can get to where we need to go.
Does that seem true?
You mean it's
Oh my god.
Oh no.
23.
3. He sort of, as he's handing it to you, makes sort of a meaningful eye contact. As far as you can tell, it is.
Okay, great. I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna drink it.
Great. Give me just a d6 roll.
Lights out.
Why?
He takes you, opens you up.
4.
4. All strength checks right now you make with an additional +4.
Wow.
Sort of a minor potion of sort of
Could use that.
fortitude.
I know.
Sort of strength.
This is
and
why I was trying to
fortitude.
steal the potion.
All strength-based checks,
Yes,
not just
and
strength
strength-based
checks. Okay, great.
checks. Yes.
But my sepsis stays where it is.
Oh yeah. It's
Okay.
you're still super fucked up. But yeah, and you can feel in sort of where your legs, sort of you get them underneath you a little bit, and you just feel a little sturdier now on your feet as he gives it to you. Let's take a walk. And when we arrive, don't get too close to him. You can watch him, and I'll knock on the door. Let's go. And she sort of, as soon as John turns, she sort of is very close to him, like shadowing him, almost like a foot or 2 feet away from him. Come on.
If I follow
You follow behind. I'm gonna go over to.
No, that's okay. Go back.
I was waiting for him to be like unconscious, and he opens him up on the table, figures out everything.
Why couldn't someone stay with you?
I knew that it was a
Never
bad
again.
idea.
Never again.
Graven was
Let's head to the
depressed.
games.
Making a walk that is more than familiar to you at this point. You move along the road in the opposite direction of the dull atmospheric glow created by the many lamps and candles of a densely populated portion of the 4th precinct. You get to the sign that directs you off to the left to the property dividing paths, this time following the directions for the Tierney property instead of the Pew. First right, second left, second left. You're grateful at first that the roads so neatly carve up the lines of ownership. As you get between 2 farms with vast acreages of wheat and corn, tall stalks make it impossible to get sort of a broader view of the area. You keep in mind that the directive that you were given, and you count out the cross sections as they appear. First right, second left, second left. When nearing the final turn, you hear a noise breaking out above the scuffing of your boots against the dirt road. Sort of for a while, that's just sort of quiet rocks kicked a little bit down a dirt road. You hear an applause, but not a raucous one. Not whistling and hollering, but a pleasant kind of controlled ovation that lasts for about 10 seconds before ending quickly and simultaneously. It's at this point that you're able to see onto the estate. There's an open gate with a large sign resting against it that says, 4th Precinct Tankard's Cup. Welcome and please check in. 50 feet or so from the edge of the property, there's a slightly raised wooden platform. There's a man standing on it. Sizable crowd gathered around it. Despite the lockdown, they seem to have drawn good numbers. Maybe 80 to 100 people have showed up here. And nearly all of them are currently in the middle of throwing back a mug of ale, while the man on the stage counts with his fingers. Just about everyone here is dressed in what you imagine to be as their version of their best clothes. For some of them, a full gown or an elegant robe. For others, merely a structured jacket that's been thrown over what's clearly a laborer's outfit. And even the most haggard or poverty-stricken among them have rustled up a nice scarf to hang around their neck, and clearly found the time to scrub their hands and faces, which stand squeaky clean in contrast to their filthy feet and ankles. The man on stage, in his belted robe and knee-high leather boots that are laced up in a decorative fashion, he gets to 10, and then he holds his mug up, prompting the others to do the same, and he declares with a loud and clear voice, "Good luck and good sport." And as he says this, there's another bit of applause, people tucking their mugs kind of underneath their arms, as they give another sort of quiet, polite applause around the area. And the man after the man on the stage, he points over to a long wooden table, and as he's doing this, he's sort of gesturing in sort of a grandiose fashion. As he's finished, he says the thing, and now he's sort of like gesturing in a sort of pronounced over emphatic way. And he points to this long wooden table where 2 half-elves are standing in front of what looks to be multiple large stacked and tapped kegs, at least 6 or 7 of them. "The Wickham twins will be serving you tonight, as usual. Behave yourselves and be polite." And then he moves his arms again. And with that,
Oh my gosh.
the first group may report to the pitch. And he points to the sort of back area, a little further back beyond where he's standing. And beyond the stage, perhaps another 100 feet or so, you see what looks to be a kind of racetrack. It's been cut into the wheat field, so it's hard to get a view of the far side, but it looks roughly ovular, that it ends where it starts. It goes all the way around. And it looks like layers of coarse sand have been poured along the ground to indicate the route. At regular intervals, there have been placed wide barrels reinforced with metal bands, and off to the side of the closest portion of the track is a stack of these smooth stone spheres. It looks like they've been polished considerably. They're very shiny. Maybe 8 inches in diameter, and they look like solid stone. They look heavy. And there's sort of a bit of milling about. Right as he sort of finishes what he was saying, it kind of splits into 2 groups. A whole bunch of people start to head immediately back towards the pitch in the back, sort of with their drinks in hand. And then another group starts to head over to where the twins are currently sort of dutifully filling up mugs, exchanging them with people that are there. And you guys are at the edge of the property here, so watching this happen.
Quite an event they've got going.
Yeah.
So,
Graven,
Yes.
do you want to enter with me?
Perhaps. My mind is elsewhere.
are you alright? Do you need one of it? I mean, we should maybe stay close.
If we do encounter a Goliath,
Yes.
What?
in my old age, my memories have come to fail me in some respect, and Bourage, it has been so long. I honestly do not know if he will see me as friend or foe, so...
You don't remember what happened between you?
Okay. Well, we're here.
Okay.
Hey,
But I would like to speak to him.
and let's have some fun.
Okay.
Yeah?
Sure.
I'm gonna go see if it's too late to enter or not.
You
All
should.
right.
Okay, go.
Let's go.
So immediately as you walk on the property, there's another table set up there, not the table where the twins are serving the drinks. And there's a man who looks to have a number of sheets of parchment in him, and there's a little basket there that looks like it's filled with silver pieces, people throwing in their entry or whatever it is. He's sort of sitting there, and he sees you as you approach. Hello!
Hello!
Here for the tournament.
Yes, but is it too late to enter?
Well, the lockdown has left us a little short, so we are accepting additional ones. It looks like they've only started the first round, so if you'd like to join, you can.
How do you qualify?
Qualify for what?
Do you just... It's strong people stuff, right?
Some strength is recommended, yes.
Do I look strong enough? Be honest.
You sort of... Yes.
Orba, if you
Can I tell if he's lying?
Yeah, you can.
Orba, if you want to try, just go ahead.
Really?
Why not?
You think I should try?
I think you should do what you want to do. It's not going to hurt anyone.
Okay.
It's 1 gold for an entry and 5 silver if you want to drink for the night, although you can pay individually just 4 copper per drink if that suits your preference.
I'd like to compete, sir.
Excellent.
I would like
1
to
gold.
compete, sir.
I'd like the alcohol, please.
5 silver.
Entrance.
Entrance 5 silver as well.
Oh,
No,
to
into
play.
the tournament, right?
just the tournament.
I want
You want to enter into the tournament?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Just
1
a-
gold. Great.
Oh, he
Is anyone doing...
You're competing?
Is anyone doing... Did you change it? As Graven puts the gold
Yeah,
piece in the
Graven's taking a gold
basket.
piece and I'm like,
Might as well.
you know what? Yeah, sure. I'll try. And Safira.
Great. Is anyone doing
Never
drinks and competition?
I think she is.
Safira. Just Safira. doing-
Oh, well, aren't there drinks involved in the competition?
Yes.
I think
But if
we're
you want
doing-
drinks outside of the competition, you can get both.
I'll just stick to the competition drinks, I think.
Sure. We don't have anything to do tomorrow.
Oh my god.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried if
First day to the big
Bourage
four,
wants to
we're
get
all
into a
just
fight and
hungover.
we're just like, oh.
First, names.
Beezaura,
Beezaura. Spelled the usual way.
of course. 2 E's and a Z.
Incredible.
Graven.
Orba.
Safira.
Now the groups are groups of 3, so you will not all be in the same round together.
That's all right.
They'll probably do 3 rounds, and then the winners of those will do the final competition.
Alright, cheers. Yeah.
Excellent. Let me explain the rules. Have you been here before?
No,
Yeah.
this is our first time.
Excellent. Let me explain. And they go on to explain. I'll do it with you.
You guys get to do sport things.
Oh man, it's a whole thing. Oh.
It's just.
Oh my god.
If Erland had done this, he would have had a sip, gotten drunk, and just gone.
I know, he would have died. No constitution.
Welcome to the Tankard's Cup. We'll come in a little closer.
We were so worried this was a combat.
You guys get sport.
This is the track. Now, the people are not armed, I would like to point out. These are some
You
spectators.
drink, you throw,
Just
you
wanted
fight.
to fill out the
I can do it.
atmosphere a little bit.
Hilarious.
Oh my god.
The Tankard's Cup involves a race of skill, strength, and drinking.
Yes.
Players take their spot at the starting mark, which is just past here.
Yes.
You get 2 other people in your groups of 3. And on cups up, you're required to chug a beer before you touch your stone. You get one of those smooth stones that's sort of by the side, and you have it in front of you, sort of between your legs, and you drink your first drink. As fast as you can, you have to move around the track and toss your stone into each barrel. There are 7 barrels around the track.
Okay.
You cannot move your feet if you've placed a hand on the stone. So you have to run to the stone, pick it up, throw it, run to the stone, pick it up, throw it. Like Ultimate Frisbee. You can't move your feet or anything when you're holding the stone. Where am I here? Yes, you can toss it. You can only move once the stone comes to a complete stop. So you toss it, you have to wait for it to stop moving, and then you can start moving. After getting a stone in a barrel, an attendant, which you look around, you see some sort of young, bright-eyed faces that seem to have like a little sash that they have around them, will run out and hand you a mug of ale, which you must chug before resuming the stone tossing. So at each barrel, you have to chug another ale.
So you have to chug,
Oh
before you
Chug
throw
one at the
each
beginning.
Orba's
time.
getting fun. What's your
Before
constitution?
each throw.
So
No, not before each throw. Each time you get one in a barrel. So by the completion of the track, you will have had the one at the beginning and 7 others.
Hey, that's
So
3
8
drinks.
total drinks.
I got plus
8 total drinks.
Well, it's 7 barrels plus the one at the beginning.
And how, what is
plus
the
3
thing
doesn't
again
it?
for how drunk you are?
We'll get to that.
Yeah.
There are no penalties for throwing your stone off the track, but the wheat stalks are very high. So this is all like very high stalks and things. It may impair your vision and aim. Now we're going to go through the sort of general rules. There are 4 kinds of throws, and it's pretty intuitive. I'll go through the specifics, but it's pretty intuitive.
God.
Precise, controlled, powerful, and quick. Those are the 4 types of throws. So a precise throw can go up 15 feet maximum. So, you can count it out on the squares, 15 feet maximum. You use either an athletics or acrobatics check, whichever you prefer, whichever one you're better with. And the DC is 8. And a failure means you've got a poor grip on the ball, and the stone only goes 5 feet instead of the amount of feet that you intended.
The 15.
Or up to
precise
15,
within
yes.
15.
So if Graven is 10 feet away, you could use a precise throw, but if you fail, it lands in that spot. If the ball is next to the thing, you can literally pick it up and put it in. The second type of throw is a controlled throw, and that can go 30 feet maximum. So it's 15, and then 30 is the next one. You have to use athletics, you can't use acrobatics anymore. And the DC is 11. A failure is poor aim, and the stone goes either 10 feet to the left of where you intended or the right, chosen randomly. You don't need to remember that because you can't control it, but so you're a little off course a little bit, and I will roll with the sort of direction meter which way it goes with the direction die. The third type of throw is a powerful throw. It can go up to 45 feet. You have to use athletics, and the DC is 14. A failure is poor aim again, and the stone goes 20 feet in either direction incorrectly if you fail.
How much was that? Sorry.
I know.
45 feet total.
40,
and 20
45
feet.
maximum.
20 feet fail.
Yep, 20 feet. 20 feet
Random
off course on a fail.
Okay.
The last one is a quick throw, and a quick throw can be made as a bonus action after a dash. And the idea with that is if you throw the ball so far that you don't have enough movement to get up to it and throw it, you can run, dash, and then quick throw. So that's what you can run up, grab it, and just give a quick toss in one turn.
Okay.
So all three of the other ones are actions. The precise, controlled, powerful, those are all actions. Quick throw is a bonus action that you can scoop and toss.
Okay.
And again, the numbers are mostly on my end, so just remember sort of the general gist of it. I'm throwing a lot of numbers at you.
How far can you throw it?
You can throw it 15 feet like a precise throw. You can use athletics or acrobatics like a precise throw. And the DC is 12, so it's a little harder than a precise throw, even though it otherwise has the same metrics. If you fail that one, the ball slips out of your hand and it doesn't move at all. It just lands in the space area. So you get a chance to do a quick scoop, but if you fail, it just stays where it is.
Little poopy scoop.
A natural 1 on any attempted throw means the ball slips out of your hand. So you go down to pick it up and it sort of falls through because it's heavy. So it doesn't go somewhere, but it just lands. but that does take up your action. So you lose the action if it slips through your hands.
Okay.
10 feet behind.
It's not like bowling. You're just hit someone
Where you
behind
kill someone behind you.
You ball behind you.
Chugging a beer that an attendant brings out to you is an action.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We'll get to the con saves when that happens. There's a very easy con save that if you fail, you sort of choke a little bit and you have to use another action to finish the beer. But it's pretty easy to pass.
Okay.
The winner of the group is the one who finishes chugging their final beer after putting their stone in the final barrel. This is the final barrel because you start here and you go that way.
I'm gonna lose so
Guys.
fast. No way.
Being more than 5 feet off the track. So if you try to make a throw, if Graven tries to throw and he fails and it ends up going 20 feet off the track, you are now effectively blinded because the wheat is sort of in the way. So you have to make it with disadvantage to toss your next throw. So your next toss is made with disadvantage.
Oh my god.
Is that everything? So, the drinking thing we'll go over again. 3 plus your constitution is how many drinks you can have before you have to make any kind of drunk-related rolls.
I'm good.
Yeah, I know you
I
do.
ate.
What's your... Who told me I could do
I have
this?
8 drinks.
No.
Crazy. No.
3 with your constitution is +4.
Plus 5.
+5? No, I'm telling you.
Not a constitution saving throw.
Oh, no,
Or
no.
constitution.
Jesus, yeah.
I was like, that's tanky.
So does that mean?
3.
So does that mean
Yeah, same as
after
me.
the like
So it's
drink
5,
that you hit
6 drinks.
Yeah.
is
That's
when
not
you
bad.
start?
That
one
number,
extra.
3 plus your constitution, you're still good. You're totally good at that
Yeah.
point. The drink that goes over the next portion, you have to start making constitution saving throws. And if you fail, you get the drunk condition, which is effectively being poisoned. You get disadvantage on throws.
Yes.
Is that really the only... Okay, keep going. Never mind.
The difficulty for that starts at 12, and each time you have another drink, it gets harder. So it gets harder and harder to remain not drunk as you continue.
There's gonna be a
to
lot of
drink.
precise throws.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna walk it.
I saw it go in.
Yeah.
And that's pretty much it. Does anyone have any sort of general questions?
Yes.
Yes.
Probably along the way.
Are
Yeah,
we
that's okay.
throwing the rock by ourselves, even though we're in teams of 3?
You're not in a team of 3. You're competing against 2 other people.
Oh, never mind.
It's just
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
God, we're all in it for
So
ourselves.
the attendants will run out and hand you a beer, so you don't have to like come off the track, chug a beer. So they come out and they hand you a mug of ale, and you chug it on the spot.
beer boys.
Yeah, little
The beer boys.
There's no kind of hitting somebody else, whether it be an innocent bystander
gosh.
or somebody
There
else
is.
on the track
The
with
presumption is that the bystanders will try to get out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
You can't directly interfere with someone else in any way. If you accidentally threw a bad throw, knock into someone's ball, it might push their ball, and that's considered allowed as long as it doesn't look like you did it on purpose.
Okay.
But there's no direct interference with other players. It's purely a timed and sort of race to the finish. Got it.
Oh boy.
You want us to cheat our way to the top?
Yeah, yell whoops as you throw it at
What?
someone.
Oh my god. All right.
Are there any questions?
No.
Has
That can I see like the track and everything? Like
You can see part of it, so you're on this side, so you're looking at like this U portion here of
Oh,
the track, because there's like
okay.
grass blocking.
I was gonna
the front.
ask, like, do we have to climb over that?
There's rocks that you might have to climb over, yes.
Obstacles.
Great.
What's that stuff in the middle? What are the little?
This is like a path so the audience members can walk from one side to the other easily. It's like an
They
opening.
take their
there.
beverages. They pay.
Am I the first Goliath to have checked in today?
I think so. Are we expecting more?
Just wondering.
Is there anyone we should look out to beat? Who's the reigning champion?
The reigning champion is Mr. Booraj.
Oh, great.
Will we see him?
I believe he's already competing in the group right now. He's in Group 1.
He's very strong.
Yes. Especially for his age. He's an older man.
Oh. Is he human man?
Yes. White beard, white hair. You probably see him when you go over there.
How old would you say he is? He's still the champion, I guess.
Late 50s, early 60s.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Maybe we've got a shot then. Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll need it.
He kind of goes back a little. It looks like he takes that list and he's going over to someone. They're kind of looking at it, maybe to like make groups or whatever.
So how many people going around pretending that they're Booraj El Cravo?
Yes, he's a Goliath.
As I say, my memory is bad.
Could it be that bad? Do you think? I mean, I'm not.
I
being,
guess
I'm
we're
sorry,
going to
I'm not
find
being
out.
funny,
I just
I'm
want to
really
get
asking.
going. Okay.
Yeah, could it be that bad, Graven?
I hope not. But the reality will present itself, I suppose.
Well, at least now we know what he looks like, so we can keep an eye out.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's go.
Let's
Where are
go.
you guys heading to? You're sort of heading over to the track area.
Yeah.
Great. You guys start to move over in that direction. And you can see, it seems like it's already in progress of the first round. You can see a number of people sort of straining to look around this bend, which is sort of the bend that the people are coming across. And in the distance, you can hear a little bit of, fair play. Couple sort of people commenting on things. And the first person you see coming around this corner is an older man. Strong as an ox. He's not wearing a shirt, and you can see he's sort of bulky, muscular. He's got a little extra weight on him, and he's picking up the ball and sort of. And each time he sort of makes a noise as he tosses it. He's coming here, he sort of poof, throws his ball, and he runs up to it. Throws it again, and he throws it directly into this barrel, and it makes kind of a clunk, 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 clunk as it goes around, and you hear a little bit of, oh, yes. And one of the children, one of the sort of children with the sashes, not children, sort of teenager with the sashes, runs up with a mug of ale, and you see him grab it, and he hands it back to him, reaches into the bucket, and he gets all the way to this bucket before you even start seeing sort of the next couple of people moving around the corner. And for again, you sort of...
This guy loves free beer.
And he's moving around, and you guys are watching. Is there anything you want to do while this is sort of taking place?
Do I recognize him?
No.
Well,
So?
I cannot say. We will have to wait for his reaction to me.
Okay.
All right. Let's go forward.
You guys have to wait here, so you start waiting with the crowd because they have to finish their round or whatever. Great, so they wait all the way to the end, and predictably, a couple of people clapping at them. He's the first one, sort of slams it in the bucket, takes the last mug, and he sort of holds it up, and they're sort of clapping and things. And you see the man that was on the stage earlier sort of say out to the crowd, Mr. Booraj qualifies for the next round. And they sort of clap for him a little bit. And you can see him kind of come off. He's talking to a few people kind of over by this side a little bit. Group 2 will be coming up. That is Mr. Graven, Mrs. Orba, and Hertha Cropper. And you see sort of a woman sort of shake it out a little bit. It looks like she has a mug in her hand. She was already drinking. And she like puts it down a little bit. And she's like, she hikes up her sort of gown that she has on, and she ties it a little higher so her legs have a little more kind of room to maneuver. And she starts to move.
If I had been keeping eyes on Booraj, did he react to the announcement of names, or did he notice?
No, he did not react to
He didn't react.
to his own, like the name that
No, when they called my name.
Oh, no, not that you can tell.
Okay.
He did seem to be busy. I mean, he's over talking to some people, but the person shouted it, and he wasn't like...
I know that.
No, he did not make a, like, obvious reaction to the name.
Got it.
Graven, I don't like losing, but I have a feeling I'm going to lose.
We'll both try our best and call it a team effort. How about that?
I think you should just focus on having a really good time.
Yeah?
Yeah. You only live once.
You might surprise yourself a little
It
bit.
does look like a lot of fun. Okay.
You very well might surprise us all.
Okay. Here we go.
You guys start to make your way up. And three people with the sashes come up. And one comes up to Graven. I'm Alma. I'm going to be your assistant. I've got your first mug. Do you need any chalk or anything?
Chalk?
Yes, that sounds.
He has like a little thing tied, and he takes it out for you to put your hands in.
I will
Yeah, you sort of a little bit of powder on your hands there. And the same thing happens to you guys. A couple attendants kind of come. Yours is named Verdani comes up. I'm Verdani. Chalk.
Yes, I would love some chalk.
And he holds it out. You sort of put your hands in it. Yeah. And then another one comes up.
Coat your hands with it. It helps the grip. Orba.
I'm Olwyn. You need chalk?
Yeah, cheers. And I kind of...
Right, sort of rub it in. And after you guys do that, they sort of take the mug that they have for you and they hand one to each of you. Take your spots and we'll get the balls for you. And they each go over and they kind of take one of the stones. And you can see they're sort of struggling to hold a little bit. They don't look like, they look throwable. You've seen people throw them, but they're decently heavy. They have a little bit of heft to them.
Yeah, Safira
I'm
in
not in
this
this
group.
group.
Oh, sorry.
I was like, I got all chucked.
I was gonna say, I'm like,
The teenager got all excited.
Yes, he did. He went
I'm
to
like, wait a second. Now
Sorry for
I'm
that.
feeling like
He went up to Hertha.
Hi, Orwin. Thanks for
the.
the...
So the three of you.
The extra one, orange.
And again, Hertha's sort of stretching it out a little bit at the sort of starting line, which is right here. Graven, what color would you like to be here? The balls are all the same color, but what would you like to be?
Purple.
Purple, or what would you like to be?
Oh, I want blue, please.
Blue. We'll have Hertha be yellow there. Great. So you each sort of have, the balls are sort of placed in between your feet, sort of in the middle where you guys are standing. And you have your mugs. And they're sort of waiting, and the man sort of, cups up! I need everyone to make Constitution saving throws. Or just a straight Constitution, not Constitution save, just straight Constitution.
19!
Oh! 18.
Great, so nobody chokes on their beer, they kind of... and they finish and the attendants come out and they grab them. You guys reach down to grab your balls. I need you guys to make
You know he's in.
stones. Is that better? Not really.
A little bit.
Nope.
Give me initiative rolls.
Oh, initiative. Okay.
Come on. Here we go, BB.
10.
16.
Can you keep track of it?
Oh, jeez.
It goes.
Graven had 16, Orba had 10.
And it was 8 for Hertha. A
Oh.
little extra time to finish her drink. there.
Already slowing down.
I'm gonna name my first born then.
Sorry.
Hertha?
16. Okay, got him.
Why?
Great, you all set?
53.
That's where we're gonna take a break. We're gonna come back for the Tankard's Cup first round here.
Oh,
See how
my
long Hertha
goodness.
lasts.
I'm gonna be so anxious waiting to play.
Bizarre's like,
Oh my god.
You guys do realize
I'm gonna be
that.
You
stretching,
could be two
doing
separate champions.
calisthenics.
You could be two champions.
You guys realize
Yeah.
that Buraj is just Grimari who like beefed up and took a different name.
Like
Definitely.
a bunch of roids.
Oh my gosh. Why are we
Transition to
talking
human, beefed
about
up.
different people pretending to be a...
What is with this guy?
Okay.
that's where we're gonna jump in when we get back. We'll take a little break and come back.
Oh
and
my
then,
goodness.
we'll see what happens.
We had another sub. Scholar Grimer subbed again.
Thank
so
you
thank
very
you so
much.
much. Appreciate
Welcome
it.
back. Enjoy.
Much love.
Great. We'll take a little break. We'll see you on the other side.
See you when I win this thing.
Glaciers.
Welcome back, everybody.
Oh my god.
We are returning with the Tankard's Cup.
Yeah, we are.
I am so excited to win this. Okay.
I'm so excited to lose.
The first three contestants, Orba, Graven,
To watch too.
and Hertha, have lined up, and at the sort of shout of cups up, they've finished their beverages, and the race begins. So Graven, I think, was the first one to finish his beverage, so he's the first one to reach down and grab his stone there on the ground. Smooth stone, you lift it up. It has a little weight. I mean, it feels like it could be at least, 10, 12, 15 pounds. It's hard to sort of estimate. It has some good sort of heft to it.
15 pounds.
Powerful throw, baby.
All right. So it's up to 45. Show me where you're going here.
5, 10. Am I doing this right? I can't quite see the lines.
Yeah.
5,
Yeah.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
45. So 45 is right on the edge of the.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, let's go for it.
That's your intended spot there.
Ooh, I like the bronze.
speed? My running
So
is
this
40?
has to be athletics.
Oh, it's only 30. Has to be athletics?
Yep.
Fine.
And go ahead and give me an athletics throw.
13?
13 fails.
Oh, wait, no, it's not even 13. It's like 11.
Wait, how did you?
I don't know. It's 7. I did a 4
Graven
in my
reaches down
head.
and you can see him wind back with a hefty throw, but you can see it spinning off to the side and it kind of runs and rolls.
Oh.
So it's
20
either going to
feet.
be here. Let's put the direction.
Kills
I'm gonna
7
keep
people.
rolling until I get either yellow or red, and it'll go
okay.
in that direction.
It's fair.
Blue.
It never happens.
It'll never
the whole
happen. Yeah,
rest
okay.
of the stream.
So it
It's
goes
like-
20 feet. So it kind of goes off to the side, and you can see it like puff into that hay bale that's off to the side
More
there.
hay bales.
What color were you? Graven was purple.
Purple.
Let me turn this.
Damn it.
So it's kind of like off to the side there. in that
Oh,
hay
only
bale.
20 feet off of the intended target.
Oh, wait.
Okay.
5,
I thought it was like
Yeah.
20 feet from where I
It's in
am.
the
No,
bale.
Oh.
10, 15. Yeah, it's kind of.
Yeah. I thought it was like.
No, 20 feet from the intended target.
Okay, that's not too
But
bad.
you have gone off into. You see it disappear into the.
So he has disadvantage on the next one.
Yeah, so you see Graven throw and then. So you can still move.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 30 as much as I can.
Right.
It's like when they go
Towards it.
golfing.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So you're gonna have to make a quick throw next turn because you weren't able to get all the way up to it.
Get out of my way.
All right, who's next? Orba.
Orba.
Chuck on the hands.
Orba knows that she's small, so she's gonna go ahead and lift for a precise throw.
Precise, the lowest one.
Yes.
Great.
Oh my god.
Orba's going slow and
Slow and
steady.
steady wins the race, baby.
Yes.
I'm the fucking tortoise, bitch. Okay, here we go.
I'm the tortoise bitch.
I'm the tortoise
bitch. Nat 20.
Why didn't you throw powerful? It would have been so good.
I wouldn't have known.
With a little extra oomph, Orba even gets it 20 feet.
A critical precise.
She
Orba,
sees. She.
please.
Oh, sorry. Did you? You didn't point.
Dead forward.
Dead
yeah.
forward. Great. So that's where it is. yeah.
Suspenders.
Great. So Orba sort of lines it up. She does like the between the legs bowling and
Aw.
pops it. And
Oh my god.
That's how I bowled
lands
for like
exactly where
15
she
years.
intended.
Great.
And are you running up to it?
Yeah, I am.
Great.
She's gonna like,
Let's go.
crowd it.
Standing right
Great.
on top.
So then Hertha, as Orba's sort of running, Hertha's reeling back and gives it a throw there. She's making a. She's making a powerful throw.
Oh, great.
And she can't because she's off to the side. She can't really throw it through all this stuff. So we're gonna go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Hit
30,
Orba in the head.
35,
Yeah,
40. So it's
really
gonna
knock
go off
Orba
the side
out.
there. So 40 there, right on that little gray spot there. That is a 15. She makes it.
Yeah.
Hurls the ball and gets it all the way over there.
Damn it.
Damn it, Hertha.
You guys are all gonna come home drunk and sad.
Yeah.
And Hertha is
Yeah.
going to move
Orba's a happy drunk.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. She's right next to Graven there. All right, Graven, you're up.
Yeah, run into the thing.
Great, so you run
that's
in.
5, 10,
5, 10,
15,
5,
20.
10, 15 to reach it. You can
Okay.
reach into it.
So 15 to get to it.
Yep. So-
Now, I could do I don't have to do a quick from here. I still have full
Yeah,
action.
sorry, you had enough
Okay.
movement, yes.
So in this case,
So
I
what
will,
kind of throw are you doing?
but I will have a disadvantage.
Yep, on your check.
Um,
You should just
controlled is 30 feet, so I could try to. I'm within.
Actually,
Yeah, just
put
watch
this-
watch your quarter.
Yeah,
That's it
I'm actually
for-
going to take
yeah.
that out. And I will move this over. time. Oh, is that gonna stick it?
It's in the shot a little, but who cares?
We're gonna do this. Grab the dice from here.
Why don't you move the dice tray right in front of you? That
No,
way.
we're good.
30 feet puts me in the hole, right?
5, 10, 15, 20, even 25. 25 feet to the...
So a controlled throw would make it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm going for it.
Alright, disadvantage athletics check.
You're looking very small, Goliath.
That's
Orba's
enough.
out.
That is enough.
All
Alright, disadvantage
They're up here for those
athletics.
watching. They're up here.
Graven gets his hands
You
up.
sort of push
Things
through the
like- yeah.
reeds, find your
I
ball.
remember where it was and
Come on. Oh no.
it's bad.
No,
this one is
no.
cocked. This one is cocked. Well, that doesn't matter because it's disadvantage. Fuck, it's 3. Yeah, it's a 7.
7. So great. You hear kind of a shh, and a ball comes like flying out from the reeds there.
Damn it.
So it's gonna go. So I'm
way
gonna
harder
roll
than I thought.
until I get either red or yellow again. I think. Yeah. Well, let's see what we got here. It's yellow, so it goes off to the
God.
side again.
Oh gosh.
It's only 10 feet off to the side, so
Okay,
it's
so
kind
it's
of
like
like
right on the edge.
You hear it kind of
God.
thunk, like a piece of wood, like thunk. There's these barriers that are kind of set up along the side sometimes.
Would that still be disadvantage next time?
No, that one is close enough that it would not
Thank
be
God.
disadvantage.
Okay, Orba's gonna dig down again and go for another precise throw.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Straightforward.
Straightforward. Yes, straightforward.
Okay.
That's a 19.
And are you just running up to it again?
Yeah.
The wizard!
10.
Oh my god.
The wizard is beating me at the string!
The wizard.
All right. Perth is gonna run up.
Oh gosh,
And
don't worry, she's gonna get
15,
so
20,
drunk.
25.
So
She's gonna
soon.
make a controlled throw
It's
here.
so wasted.
You better not make that shit.
Why don't you?
11 is exactly on.
So that fails, right?
No, 11 succeeds.
Dumb.
And you see the ball go, and you hear that kind of clunk as it rattles in.
Yay.
Now, she used 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She just makes it
Oh come on.
up to the barrel, and you see one of the attendants come running out and hand it to her. She can't drink it this turn, but someone has come out to hand her.
Oh
her thing.
Hertha.
All right, Graven.
Running over, trying to get a precise throw in.
Okay, am I gonna hit anything if I keep going here?
No, I
you're
think you're
good.
good.
Fortunately, you guys are coming off
Excuse
the side,
you.
but they'll have to take my word for it.
What if the final round is just Matt playing against himself as all the other?
And makes us watch the whole thing.
Alright, athletics check. On the whole,
What type?
precise.
Precise. Okay, great.
Because that is within.
Yep, that's within 10 feet. Yep.
Oh, thank God. 22.
22. Thunk. Yours goes in the bucket.
Good
You run
job.
up, and the attendant comes out, has the mug, hands it to you. All right, Orba.
Okay, Orba has to. She's seeing the distance there, and she knows that she's gonna have to do a control throw in order to get this thing into
Yeah.
the thing.
You fucking catch up to us right now. That will be
She's
so.
gonna do a control. 13.
13 passes. Orba reaches up.
Graven's standing there with a beer and just sees the ball go right in. Like,
And Orba comes running out.
And an attendant comes out, hands you the mug.
Thank you, Verdani.
Okay, back to Hertha. She has to roll a Constitution to see if she chokes. She does not. 14.
She's
She
never.
chokes.
Hands it off to the person, wipes her mouth, reaches into the barrel, and then she gives it another huck. She's going to make a.
For athletics, yeah.
She's going to make a controlled throw here. She's going to aim for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right up before the obstacle there.
something you have to jump over.
Oh no!
18. No, 21. That is good. She throws it all the way. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Throws. It rolls. And she's going to run up to it as well.
Oh, she already drank. Wait.
Oh, she did already drink. Wait.
yeah, that was just her drinking.
You're right. Thank goodness.
Bertha, stop cheating.
Hertha was cheating.
You're
She's moving
disqualified.
crazy fast.
Disqualified.
Yeah, sorry about that. Yes,
So-
that was her finishing her drink.
If it's back to the top, then this is me taking my.
Yes, and she's, after taking her drink, she's going to take movement to get closer to me.
Oh Hertha.
Alright, got my beer.
Give me a Constitution check. Not a save, straight Constitution.
No!
Oh my
7.
god.
7 passes.
Oh my God.
Raven sort of boop, has a little hiccup, but then Polishes off the mug.
Straight check, yeah. 4 + 3. Okay. So,
All right.
and I will do the same thing. Where I'll
Maneuver
come around
around
kind
the
of
edge
right
a
next to
little
her.
All right, Orba,
I'm gonna chug.
give it a chug.
What is this again?
You don't know this one.
I rolled a 12.
Great, that passes.
Okay.
Orba, hands off the mug.
And I'm assuming, is the boulder right in front of me at this point?
It's in the bucket, or you just took it, like out of the bucket.
Okay, got it.
But you can't move with it once you have it in your hand.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay. That goes to her. Now we'll do a separate roll. Now she's gonna go for the same thing. She's gonna try and controlled right before the thing. +3. 11 is exactly perfect.
Again!
Bertha!
Thunk, the skin of her teeth.
Right there, right before the.
How do you not move and climb over those things?
You can move when you're not holding the ball.
So you
But
can
how do I
throw
get
the
the
ball.
ball? Oh, you can
You throw it over,
Yeah.
and then you go.
Is it a harder check
I was
for
like,
throwing
I'm
it over?
gonna jump.
What?
Is it a harder check for throwing it over?
It is not. You have to make a check to quickly climb over it.
Oh, sure.
So she threw it 5, 10, 15,
yeah.
20, 25.
Yep, and
And
she's
then
gonna
from
run
there
up
it's
to
another 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It's 35. Oh, man. Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 20. No, it's 30. This is like here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you throw it right up to the thing, it's 30 feet away.
Okay. I will do the same where I try.
Okay. Ooh, push the whole thing.
See her technique. I'm
Great.
gonna also try that.
Mhm.
All right. So athletic. It's just always athletics for me, I think.
Unless, yeah.
Because acrobatics is lower for me.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Athletics check. For a
So you all had 2
controlled throw.
drinks at this point, by the way. Remember
drinks.
Yeah, I have a tally.
Controlled throw,
Control throw,
which
Yep.
is yeah. Okay.
11's the DC.
Okay. 7.
Oh my god.
I got a 7. It's a 7.
Oh.
Green. It goes into the.
Oh my
Just
god.
Under pressure here.
Raven
Graven.
is
What color are you
already
again?
drunk.
Oh, you're purple. Sorry, I gave Bertha the wrong.
She was
Bertha's
yellow.
Bertha was-
jumping ahead, stealing boulders.
I know, stealing Graven's ball.
I can't even.
She plays dirty.
What is?
And it's like out here, like
Yeah.
kind
Do you
of off
want
the
one
side
of
there.
mine?
No.
You can reach it by running up to it. You'll be right
I
next to
will
it.
try to run up to it.
You're like just off the side there. You have to kind of push past the barricade a little bit, dig out your ball. That will be with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Orba.
Okay, Orba's gonna try another control throw and try to get it. Diagonal is always hard for me to calculate, but just to the left of Hertha.
Yeah, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 feet.
Okay,
yep.
great. So she's gonna go for that. Here we go. That's a 17.
Orba, feeling the sort of vigor of 2 drinks, feeling a little buzzed, gives it a hurl.
Unreal.
Every time it's just a big granny shot. Just
And I'm
A
assuming
Hail
you run up
Mary.
to it.
It's a
Real.
Hail Mary.
You're gonna do so well until you get like wasted.
I think it's the most powerful.
That's
And
good.
as Orba's like running by, you can see a few people on the side. And your attendant is like running along with the sort of next thing, giving you a thumbs up. Great. Hertha is going to make a throw. She's going to give it a controlled throw to try and sink it into the next one here.
You're gonna get arrested for
That is a 22. Hertha.
She is nuts.
She has a +3. I mean, it's not crazy.
I think you're just good at rolling.
And 5, and she's going to make an athletics check to climb the rock formation.
Come on, Hertha, don't be athletic.
Natural 20.
Oh,
She sort of vaults the rock.
I wish I was this like strong
Absolutely
in real life.
huffing
like
it
this
through
girl.
this race.
And she's going to move up, and you see her attendant starting to come
She's
out.
just.
All right,
Look at how much.
Graven.
Precise.
It is 35
Yeah.
feet away. Also.
I will be
control
precise.
wouldn't even put it in. Yeah.
Which is 15, which will get. Could I get there?
Yeah, it would be right in front of the rock there.
I
Yep.
will try to do that.
Okay.
With
I will
disadvantage.
try to do that.
Come on, come on.
Once again, Orba watches his Graven like he's pushing through the wheat to get to his stone.
It's like you don't have a very good arm.
right between the legs.
Thank God, 17.
17.
Oh,
You see the ball come out and
You tried it between the legs, didn't you?
just
Yeah.
pass it. And are you running up to it?
I will try, yeah.
in the wheat where no one can see him.
Yeah.
do it.
All right, Orba,
Yeah, right.
you're up.
So is there still 5 feet between me and this barricade? So if
No, you're on it.
I'm
Sorry,
on
yeah,
it.
you're
No, that's
in the
okay.
space
I
with
just
the.
wanna be sure.
It's hard to put people on top of it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So it's 30 feet.
It is it's the same distance.
All right,
as
I'm
her,
gonna try
but you're
control
right.
again then.
Sure. 15. Orba takes it between the legs. She looks over the top of the stones and throws it.
Unbelievable.
Graven, did it go in?
Yes.
Okay, and then Orba's gonna try to climb. This is
Give me an
where-
athletics check.
Athletics,
I want Orba to
okay,
win
here
so
we go.
badly, it's not even.
9.
9. Orba tries to get up, and you kind of slide back a little bit. It takes
Can I, like-
half your movement. You're not.
I can't
It's a
try
little
that
bit
one.
further. Yeah.
Half my movement?
Yes. So that took you're back where you were, and it took half your movement.
Can I try again?
Yeah. Make an athletics check. Yeah. You still have 15 feet, right? You have
Yeah.
30 feet of movement. Yeah.
4.
4.
Oh, no.
Slides back
That's
down.
your downfall.
Okay.
You're gonna have to try again. Well, you can't. No, you've already used an action, so
Yeah, I
You
can't
can't dash. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
But I went in, so okay, you go. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, the stone is in, but you have to try and get up over the obstacle.
Right.
Stuck.
Great.
Okay.
Hertha, attendant comes out,
Oh,
starts to drink.
Butter bitch.
That's plenty. She finishes the drink, hands it off.
Choke on it, bitch.
Reaches. Before she reaches back in,
Oh
she
my
moves around to the
gosh.
other side
Trash
of the barrel
talk.
and pulls it out.
As she's checking.
Tim's start throwing it at her.
Okay.
I
Raven.
didn't mean to.
Precise throw.
Okay.
Right
Give me a check. No disadvantage.
14.
14.
There we go.
Goes
Good job.
All right.
gonna move up to
And I'll
where?
move up. Can I move up to right next to her? Can I? That would be. Can I hold an action to like try to subtly trip her?
Yes.
To like be really sneaky about like tripping her?
I mean, it's possible people will see, but yes, you
Right.
can certainly try.
Oh no.
And
it's like
that would be my
dirty.
action. I wouldn't be able to do that and take a drink the next turn.
I'm gonna say you can hold an action if you want to make it sort of. You have a better chance of succeeding it, or you can do it as just like a bonus action, little kick out to the side, but you might fail and or be seen doing it.
I'm gonna try the little bonus action.
Okay. So we'll say you're not really holding an action, but,
Okay.
but yeah.
Where are the refs in this?
I mean, there's a lot of people watching, moving around. They're like shuffling around the
Yeah.
edges as you guys are moving along.
I'm gonna try.
Okay, Orba,
Okay, I'm gonna try
give
to
me an
climb.
athletics check.
6.
You can try again.
Yeah, I'm trying again.
Come on.
Can't like go around it like I did.
What's that, a 9? 8!
8.
You're losing your lead.
Damn it.
So that was only move?
It was only movement.
No, I won't do that.
Levitate?
I can only go upward though.
You can. You won't be able to drink this turn, but you can dash to get.
Oh,
to try
yeah,
again.
of course, yeah, I'm gonna try to dash.
Give me another athletics check.
Come on, come on.
Nope, that's a 1, dirty 1.
Okay.
18.
18.
Hey!
And finally, Orba grabs onto a piece and
God.
vaults herself over. So you
Rolls
only
down the
have
hill.
10 you only have 15 feet of movement,
Yeah.
so you're not even all the way up to the barrel.
Yeah, so I can't get the drink yet.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hertha is going to. She's going to make her throw first. Are you trying to interrupt her throw or her moving?
Her moving. when
Okay,
she
great.
goes to
So
run.
she's going to give it a toss first. She's going to make a. How far is it? 5, 10, 15,
Dude.
3, 4,
And I guess-
50, 50, 60 feet away. She's going to make a controlled throw. That is a 14. That passes.
I'll tell you gotta cheat.
I know. If she had failed, I
Let's
would
get
have thought about
to the,
not doing it.
Let's get into the typical part. Gonna wheel it around.
You got it. You
It's
got
not
it.
hitting
It fits
anything, is
under
it?
the table.
No, you're
No,
right.
it fits
Perfect.
like
Oh, watch out for the
No,
stream deck
or-
club.
No, he's
I
right.
think- I
Yeah.
can move that over a little bit. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh, 30. Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
And you see her do, and you see her even do like a little, like satisfied nod, and she starts to move. So as a bonus action, you're gonna give
Just
a little
like as
kick.
though I'm
Give
like
us qualified.
steadying myself for the next.
Give me a stealth. Yeah, stealth check.
Oh, come on, Graven. Oh, God. This is not gonna go well.
14.
14 kicks out his foot a little bit, and she falls down. And she looks around. You did it in a way that she isn't quite sure exactly where it came from,
Yay.
and the audience is kind of ooh.
And I'm like pretending that I'm just like getting a squat ready to chug my beer.
Sure.
Like,
She falls and then gets back up and moves, so she lost half her movement.
Can I ask if Orba saw that?
10, 15. Give me a perception check.
oh dear.
12.
You did.
It's a naughty boy.
You know that Graven plays dirty a little bit. Okay, that is Earth's turn.
So this is my taking the drink.
You're right. Just give me a Constitution. straight check, not a save.
21.
Great. Hands it off. Get yourself ready to throw the ball. Orba.
Orba's gonna approach the barrel.
Great.
Verdani, bear me!
10 comes out, hands it to you. Give me a constitution.
Okay. 17.
There we
17.
go.
Wow.
That's
Hands
drink
it
number
off.
3 for me, so I'm at my max
Yeah.
of being
Great.
Whoa.
not influenced.
Yes, you are still not
Oh,
influenced.
sorry.
So the next drink you take, you'll have to make a constitution saving.
Okay, got it.
So you can shuffle around the edge like
Yes,
they did.
and get
then-
close.
Orba's first experience with binge drinking.
And
I triple.
Bertha's going to run
Don't you
up
dare.
20 feet. She's going to try and make a controlled throw here.
I cast my enchantment interpret.
9,
That's
10,
what I was
11.
thinking.
That's exact.
Come on, Eartha.
Bertha has
you
been
just stop
training
it?
for this.
Oh my
Bertha's prepared
goodness.
her whole
And
life
she has
for this.
another.
Look, if Hertha had to go scout a Mike in a camp, she'd suck at it.
I know.
Yeah, but that's
Do we know that for sure?
Let's try it.
Graven.
Let's find out.
Controlled, much like hers.
Great.
It's in the same, like, halfway
Sure.
between.
That's an
22.
22. 5, 10, 15,
23,
25, 30 there. And it rolls a little bit.
I'll give over a look like that. And run over
And
to
so
it.
I tried to.
Orba.
Okay, Orba's gonna, to keep up with everybody, she's gonna throw another control.
Okay.
kept
Are
her
you
from-
aiming for like right
kept
next
her
to
from
Graven?
getting
Where are you
there, I
aiming
think.
for there?
What's
Yeah,
that?
just the
kept her
right
from
next.
getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because she would have had
Just
more
the left
enough
of it.
movement.
That's a 13.
13, that's good.
Yes.
And it's like right next to Graven
And
there.
she comes up, runs next to Graven, and goes, ha!
It's getting heavy, isn't it?
No. Okay, that's it.
All right,
Hertha.
Hertha's gonna run up 5, 10, 15, and the attendant comes out to give it to her, and she drinks as her action. She passes.
She's not failed anything
No.
She
yet.
has,
hasn't.
yeah, she's at 3 exacts.
She's,
And she gets ready to toss the ball. All right. The one for
Hertha.
drinking is an easy
Yeah.
check. Yes.
But come on.
Graven.
Graven.
All right, again, control.
Control throw. So
right
that can reach the bucket.
Plus 4, come on. 15.
15.
Nice.
Graven sinks it into the bucket. And now are you running up to it?
Come on,
10,
Orba.
15, 20, 25.
Yep.
And you're up next.
Oh, good
And you
strike.
can see the attendant coming out with her.
Yay.
Orba.
Okay, another control right into the bucket. 5.
5. All right,
We're
so it's
not
gonna go.
so in the bucket.
Blue. It isn't in the woods, but it. Oh, you're blue. Oh, it's on you. Lands like just off to the side.
That's not so bad.
It's right there.
Right
It's
in
right
the
there.
Great. Use all my movement to get there.
10, 15, 20, 25.
fall.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and get. I was trying to imply that it was off. All right, Hertha. She's gonna reach into the bucket once
She
again,
is some crazy girl.
and she's going to give it a.
Oh boy.
She's just barreling through
40,
here.
45, 50.
Are those like hurdles?
You have to run around them or try to jump over them.
That's incredible.
She's gonna do a controlled
I will
throw.
not be doing that.
She's playing it too safe.
As her first failure.
Second Hertha.
It's gonna stay on the track, I think. It has to be red or yellow. Yellow, there we go. So it goes.
Oh,
10, 15,
Hertha.
20, 25, 30, and it goes
You done screwed up.
off to the path there. And she's and she's gonna try and jump over 5, 10, 15 to try and get to it easier.
Trip Hertha.
15. She gets it. And she hops over.
I'm shocked she made it.
Okay. Graven.
I should be controlled. All right, controlled again. Oh no! This is.
I
I'm
must
sorry.
control
Oh, this is
myself.
drinking.
I have to control
Give me a constitution.
myself.
12.
12 passes.
Oh.
Hands it off.
That's
Like a
4
champ.
beers.
All right. And controlled throw.
Well, next time.
Oh yes, though. Sorry, I keep forgetting that's the whole thing.
Man.
Orba.
Okay, Orba is gonna do. Yeah, sorry, precise.
Precise throw. Go for it. And this can be athletics or acrobatics.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Orba basically reaches out and kind of plops it into the barrel. And do you want to maneuver around to the other side?
Yes, please. Verdani!
Okay. It is Hertha. She is going to go for a controlled throw. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. She's not off the track there.
God damn it.
So 19.
Get off the track, Hertha.
God damn.
Sinks
What
in.
the heck?
Hertha.
She can even come back from
Oh
a
my
fail.
god, guys.
All right.
Just cast chill touch.
As she starts to run up to this barrel, you can see her kind of
Oh.
sort of motion for
Hertha's
the.
listening a little
Are you
bit.
struggling, Hertha?
I've got the confidence
Starting
shit.
strong.
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody might need a snap.
Oh,
Raven.
Controlled, similar to where she
in the middle of the track
Yeah.
there. Okay.
She was drinking before.
8.
So she was.
8 fails. The good news is I don't think you can go off the track. Red, so 5, 10.
No, it's good,
It sort of
Thank God.
lands next to the rock there. 10, 15, 20,
You got this, Graven.
30. Catch up. All right, Orba.
Orba's gonna do another.
Constitution.
Oh,
You have
right,
to
yeah, I gotta
a
drink.
first.
The doi. 2.
2 and for the first time.
Oh, it's cold.
And you have to finish
too
it
cold.
next turn. You got to drink. So next turn you can finish it and do a quick throw as a bonus action, but you can't do a full throw.
Got it. Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
It is
That's
Hertha. Okay, so she's gonna come out, take her drink.
Miles ahead of the pack.
That is a 11. So she, and at that point she kind of
watching from afar.
That Hertha.
and hands it off, and you can see she's sort of sweating the drink a
Looking
little
dicey.
bit, but she maneuvers her way around and gets ready to make the next throw.
Graven.
Graven.
Controlled.
Okay.
Can I hit it from there if I hit a control? 30?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yep. Okay.
All right.
Come on, buddy.
17.
17.
Come on. And I will try to leap over
me
that
an athletics check.
stack.
Are you taller than it?
Yeah, I
just
try to take
step
a
over
long step. Athletics?
Athletics.
10.
10. Erland Graven's foot kind of slides for a little bit, but he catches himself and pulls himself over.
It's not a pancreas.
Yeah. Ooh. Graven.
Okay.
Okay.
Orba.
Uh,
So you can finish the drink. It's not a check to finish the drink. 'cause
Oh,
It's
okay.
already partially drank.
great.
So you can only make a quick throw.
Quick throw.
Yep.
Okay, a quick throw.
So give me a athletics or acrobatics.
14.
14 passes, and it's 15 feet forward. So 5, 10, like 15.
Yeah, there's no difference if it's higher or lower on the slope, right? Like.
You can't throw it on. This is like a rock. That's
Okay.
You can't throw it onto the rock.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay,
Right.
and then I dash forward.
Move forward.
Yeah,
Not dash. Yeah.
I meant
But-
dash
oh.
in like a speedy
Move
sense.
quickly. Yeah.
Okay, heard that.
All right. It is Hertha. She's gonna reach in, grab the ball,
Halfway there.
and she needs to make a Constitution saving
Ooh,
throw.
sorry.
Yeah.
Oh.
She passes that one.
on.
My God, Hertha.
Steadies herself a little bit.
She has an iron stomach.
45. She is gonna go for a
This will be my
powerful throw. It's exactly 45 away.
Wow.
Miss Hertha.
That is a 20, dirty 20.
Matthew
She
Taylor.
reels back and
She did a powerful?
Yep, and you see it go and as soon as that happens,
Into it?
you hear a bunch of
I love the audience.
Yeah, I know.
10, 15, 20.
I love the audience reaction.
Oh.
All right,
Wow, look at that.
Drink the beer.
drink the beer. Give me a Constitution.
He really drinks beer.
13.
13 passes. Finishes, hands it off, runs around to the other side, gets ready to throw.
Steals.
So Orba's had 4 now, so she's past her like limit.
Okay, you have to. She's one past it.
Yes.
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 13.
13 passes.
So I'm fine.
You're fine at the moment.
Staying
Yep.
in
So
and
it gets
out.
harder each time you take another drink
Got it.
for now. Yep. So
Okay.
Staying in there.
Okay, Orba's gonna go for sorry, 5, 10.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45 exactly.
Orba's gonna go for a power throw.
Yeah! She got
Power
drunk.
up.
She's brave now. She's like,
3.
oh no.
3 orbit. Throws
It was a good
wildly.
call. You tried.
Oh, that's
Red
not
or yellow goes 20 feet.
It's better than a 1 and
It hits
dropping it
8
in
people in
place.
the audience.
Oh, got it somewhere.
15.
Oh my
Sort
God,
of
how
into the
that's
hay
embarrassing.
bales there.
Hay bales.
Cursed hay.
And you do see a few people sort of whoo!
Sorry.
Okay. Are you running towards it? And if so, are you leaping over the hurdles or the rocks?
Yeah, I'm gonna leap.
Give me an athletics check.
Is it just one leap though? Because I
Yes,
can go around
because
the
you
other
can go
one.
on that side.
Leaping
Yep.
lizards.
15.
15.
There we go.
5, 10, 15, 30.
She hears Safira.
Safira's like, yeah! Just
Okay.
cheering.
Okay, Hertha is going to run up. And the attendant comes out. She hands it. She's going to drink. Passes that. She's going to make another Constitution save now that she's feeling a little drunker. Which she fails.
Oh,
so Hertha drinks it.
That's rough.
And you can see a little bit of syrup.
So now she's poisoned.
Hands it off. She has disadvantage on all throws.
Oh wow, this is good timing for
Here we
that.
go. Graven.
So she gets
Come
herself
back time,
ready.
baby.
Graven.
Time. I'm gonna try the powerful throw.
Okay, so that would go all the way
Yeah.
to the bucket.
Go all
This is
the
it.
way.
Do it, do it, do it.
16.
16 makes it!
Yes! Oh my god.
Like rings around inside the barrel, gets all the way to the other barrel.
Good job.
Oh, here I go. I'm running.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
All right.
Okay.
Alright, Orba's gonna do a little burp and go over to the...
10, 15 feet of movement to grab it. It's not far enough off that you have disadvantage.
Okay, and how far am
You
I
can
from...
do it with a precise throw.
Great, I'm gonna do that.
Go ahead.
3.
3. That's the one that only
It
goes
goes
5
5
feet
feet?
toward where. So you slips out of your hands a little bit and it just thunk, sort of lands 5 feet in front of you there.
Could have been worse.
Okay,
Could have been worse.
Throws up.
Okay, you can move to that space.
Yes, I shall.
Okay, Hertha takes your ball out, tries to compose herself a little bit. How far is it? 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. It's another heavy throw. She's gonna go for it with
Power throw?
disadvantage.
Here we
Powerful
go.
throw.
Oh.
That makes it. She made it!
What the heck? That's so annoying. Oh,
I'm
she's so
over
annoying.
her.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And you can see she's chugging her
My
way.
stomach's sloshing just thinking about that.
Oh my god. Oh.
Graven.
I was
We're
thinking
running
this
up and
might be a
drinking.
fun game to play.
Get
like a
position.
Constitution.
Yeah, right?
Brutal.
A huge soft
30,
pretzel
20.
or
30,
something.
20. Great
Yeah,
pass.
something.
And are you
Some
over your
carbs.
limit? Or are you still good?
So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th drink. That is my limit.
You are at your limit.
Yeah.
Great. So you don't have to roll until the
I'll
next
wait
one.
after the next
Great.
one. All right.
Okay. Orba.
Alright, I'm gonna do a precise.
Precise. Great.
That one.
Ball slips out of your hand and just lands at your feet there. All right, Hertha. She's gonna run forward.
Ball!
She's gonna take another drink. She's gonna make the Constitution with disadvantage. That passes. That also passes. So
Hold it
knocking
together.
him back.
drinks, and she starts to reach into the ring. Graven.
I just had bad luck.
Clear eyes, full beers, canvas.
Powerful
Yes.
shot put throw.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
It doesn't make it.
No!
Yellow. No. It's gotta be blue or green.
Graven, no!
Come on, blue.
It's never gonna be one of those green.
Oh.
I think it's 20 feet. Yeah, you are. So you're into the
Oh,
soft.
bye,
so
Graven.
we'll just know that
Sorry.
it's over there somewhere.
Look at where I am. And don't say you're a lizard.
All right.
Here's
Orba's up.
Oh yeah.
Orba's gonna do another precise throw. 14.
There we
14
go.
sinks it in. Wanders over to the front, and your attendant starts to come out.
I'm sorry for Donnie, I let us down.
You got this.
Oh my god, I love
Okay.
it.
It's
Can't wait to meet my
Hertha. She reaches in,
I love a good beer boy. Everyone's gotta have.
gets ready, and
go.
for it. I don't think
She's starting to make me nervous with
Yep.
the noises she's making.
feeling nauseous.
No, it's one. I think it's 5 feet off. So she's gonna make a controlled throw with disadvantage.
You gotta be kidding me.
She doesn't make it
Oh.
by
Yeah,
one.
right.
Yeah,
so it's
by
gonna
one,
go-
by
10
one.
feet, baby.
Yeah. So it was.
Get moving. This map looks so good.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's going to be 5 feet either
So
like
close.
blue, red, or yellow, green. We'll go with one of those.
What's the purpose of the
So
ones
blue,
in the
red.
middle?
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it's going to go off. It looks like it's in the sort of.
Oh,
You see a couple
caught it?
duck out of the way there.
Dead.
Someone holds up a glove.
And you see her disappear into the sort of reeds there. Okay.
All right.
Graven.
I gotta run over and try to grab it.
So you're off to the side. Give me a.
Get it!
No.
Get it!
You're gonna have to make a control. It's not precise. It's not
To
close
make
enough.
it? Alright, I'm gonna go for the control.
Disadvantage control.
Come on, bud.
Come on.
Ooh, 17.
17.
go.
Good job.
Going through the wood.
That's huge.
Rings into
It's
the
huge.
barrel, and Graven comes
Runs over.
pushing.
Beer now!
Major play. Major play.
So remember, this
Scary
one you're gonna
beer
make a
boy.
save for, correct?
Yes.
This is gonna be your
Because-
one over.
Yeah, 1,
Great.
2, 3,
You haven't drank
4,
it
5,
yet,
6.
but
I haven't drank it yet, yeah.
Orba.
Okay,
Tenda comes over, gives you the drink.
let's do this.
Drink it. Give me a Constitution first.
I don't know, she's like 2.
11.
11 passes. Now give me the Constitution save to see if you are
Still sober.
Oh, so she was able to keep it down.
18.
18.
Wow!
Holding your shit together.
Oh.
She's very hydrated.
Still fine. All right, Hertha is going to, with disadvantage, try and make a 22 a controlled throw.
Where is she right now?
She's
Oh, she
in
went
the,
into
Yeah,
it.
she went into
Okay.
the thing. She's throwing it through and out.
She's in the audience.
Natural 20 on that one. She fails, and it's gonna go red, blue. Any direction is wrong, so we'll just go with that. She throws it, and it rolls a little bit past the bucket there.
Hertha's losing it.
She's gonna make attempting to hurdle the barrier there.
Ooh, yeah.
Disadvantage athletics. She's gonna fail that. She slides down. She's gonna try and make it again with disadvantage. 17 and 12. She makes that one. So she only has 15 feet of movement. 5, 10, 15.
Oh boy.
God.
So you see her hurdle herself over the wooden barricade
Gotta
there
do
and
it.
start to move towards the ball.
Come on.
Now,
It's
did I
5 feet
drink
short.
it yet?
No. You're drinking it now.
Right, I'm drinking now.
Yep.
So I don't have to worry about it. Okay.
First, just Constitution.
13.
That passes.
Now Constitution save.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's see if you are a drunk.
What's my con? Oh, okay. 8?
8 fails. Graven,
You're the biggest human.
with a little bit of
Sorry.
adrenaline pumping from running around the track,
No.
he hands off his beer. And he starts to get ready to make his next throw.
Oh no.
How did this happen?
Bigger dinner.
No,
Did
no.
you did it? We ate.
We ate.
Or
That's fine.
Okay. Orba's gonna she's gonna do slow and steady. She's sticking to it. Control.
I'm just gonna hope that they miss like 100 times.
Well, I'm more than 45
I
away
think
from
this
that,
one you can
right?
make
You can
5,
do.
10, 15.
This
20,
one we
25,
both
30,
made.
35, 40. 45 you can sink with a powerful.
Do it. Do
Big.
it.
Gotta
Do
go big.
it.
Gotta go big.
It's not with disadvantage, right? You passed
Yeah.
your.
Okay, I'm going for power.
Okay.
Well, she's still keeping her shit together.
6.
Six
I'm not even
misses.
close to these ones though.
Hey, you're
Like,
throwing it over there.
I guess. Like the kind of throw hasn't even mattered yet.
No.
I just
Nope.
fail everything.
There we go. Blue. So. 5, 10, 15,
I mean, like, I've
20.
never
It's gonna
even-
be.
Oh no, bubble barrier.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You can get up to it. That one's gonna be with disadvantage as you're throwing it out there.
Got it. Okay.
Okay, Hertha. She's gonna run over.
Oh gosh,
She's
this
gonna
might
make
be
a
the end of
precise
it.
throw.
If she gets us in, does she win?
She has to drink. She has to
Oh,
finish
she's
her drink.
finished. Okay.
She's gonna make a precise throw with disadvantage. 17. 7. She fails.
Oh my god.
And it thunk, lands
Come on,
there. She can
Graven.
next turn pick it up and put it in. It's within 5 feet, but
With
she can't
no
do it.
test.
Yeah, she can just drop it in.
Oh,
But
this
that's
is
an
it.
action,
This
though,
is
so she
Hail
would
Mary.
still have to-
Yes,
okay.
it does take an action.
Graven,
So
let's do this, buddy.
I can't make. It's not 45 from there, is it?
So where did we put you?
I'm right there.
Oh, you're in the. Yeah, it's not. It's 50. You have to make 2
So
throws.
controlled.
Give me a spot there for him. Pick a spot 30 feet away.
Oh, right. Let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
That's a good one.
30.
30. Great. Yep.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
It's okay.
So
throw,
disadvantage, controlled
disadvantage.
throw.
She can still choke on her beer.
Yeah, she's
Sure.
12?
12 passes.
Oh my
It's
god.
an 11.
His
Oh,
big
No,
it's-
it's an 11 save.
Yes, the save is 11.
Oh, okay, okay. 8 plus
The-
4 is
the-
12. Yes.
Eight
Okay.
check
plus
is
4
11.
12.
All right. Run over to it. Come on, man. You gotta sink it this time. You gotta sink it.
Okay, Orba.
Okay, Orba's gonna go, excuse me, and then she's gonna throw for I think it has to be controlled,
Yeah,
right?
it has to be controlled.
Okay.
With disadvantage.
Oh, right,
you're
she's
in
under
the-
the thing.
you're in
I was
the-
like, I am not drunk.
wheat.
You're drunk. 10.
10 fails.
You couldn't add one to that? You couldn't do
a minus
acrobatics?
one.
No, it's -1.
So it's gonna
Acrobatics is only for the other.
Yeah.
Just off to the side there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna actually going around.
You can go around.
Great. Excuse me. Sorry. Okay. Perfect.
Okay. Hertha's gonna move. She's gonna pick it up.
Oh no.
Boom, drops it in the barrel. That takes an action.
I need her to not.
And her attendant
to
comes
miss
out.
the drink.
Yep, you need her to miss the drink.
I need her to sputter on the drink, and I need to make this.
Graven,
I need you guys to
you're up.
collapse.
So do I make another save right now to still be drunk? Or
I
am I
need
just
everyone-
still
You're
fine
drunk.
wine?
I need
You
everyone to
are
okay.
drunk.
That's funny.
Can you?
All right.
Between this match and the next match, there will be a save to see if you sort of have a moment to compose you. But for this one, because each round is only 6 seconds, so for this is you're still drunk.
Oh my
You're still
Sober.
Controlled.
Controlled with disadvantage. Here we go.
11.
11 passes. Oh my!
Let's go, buddy. Let's go.
She needs to miss.
She's just dropped it in, and she sees the stone come boom, like she stands
my
back
God.
a little bit.
We're both at disadvantage.
Yep.
She needs to miss. Oh
Yep.
my God.
Orba.
That beer, baby.
Or Orba could just catch up.
Too far to place it, right?
Too far.
Is it too late for me to,
Go ahead.
when I run up, get right next to her
You
Are you
can.
gonna
and
bump her?
hold and try
I will already tell you that this is the finish line. There's a
Oh,
lot of. I'm
everybody's
not saying it's
watching.
impossible,
Yeah.
but it will be harder than what you did before.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
There's just a lot of people crowded
Exactly.
around here.
All right. No.
Precise.
Precise. No disadvantage.
14.
Yeah.
Sinks it in there. You can get in your position for the next spot. Your attendant comes running out.
There's still hope for Donnie.
All right. Hertha's assistant comes out. She grabs it, and you can see a little bit of the audience sort of getting ready to see if there's a winner. She swallows, takes a drink.
Disadvantage.
She rolled a 2.
Ooh!
Plus whatever modifier, but I mean she gets a roll 1. It doesn't matter. She still fails.
But she sputters.
fails. Yes. Sputters a little bit, and she goes up to drink. All right, Graven.
Let's go, buddy.
Drink
And you can
it,
feel the
drink
crowd
it.
kind of riling up a little bit, and Safira and Beezaura are both like there, off to the side, looking on.
So this is the Constitution. I only
It's just
have
a straight, no save.
No
straight
save.
Constitution
I add
with
3.
disadvantage.
Drink it, drink it, drink it, drink it.
660. Oh man! Oh man!
Slams the beer, and you hear a like quiet, polite but excited applause as Graven finishes his drink, and Hertha just finishes hers. And
Oh, that's so sad.
she sort of throws the cup on the ground. Well drunk. She gives you a good shake.
Wow.
Again,
Orba doesn't know, so she's gonna just
Someone,
go.
your attendant comes. You lost.
Do I still get to drink this?
You can.
Cheers!
Cheers.
Thank you for all your help.
Next time.
Oh no, Orba.
Probably not, but thank you. And she'll just drink.
Make the Constitution
Oh my
save.
God!
Yeah.
I need a beer right now. I wish I fucking had
I
a
can't
beer.
believe
6.
2 on this. Orba is drunk.
So drunk.
Finishes it
Just
all.
all at once.
Feels good, man.
And before the next round starts.
Oh no! We gotta. Oh. What a party.
All fired up.
Sorry.
Temper that
Party
enthusiasm.
over there.
Ah, here we go. There's just fire.
You exit out the ship. And Josh starts to move. With purpose. Not running, but sort of quickly through. And you can see him sort of racking his brain a little bit. He stops at one point and kind of thinks for a moment. And you see him kind of... this way, I think. Just starts to move down. He's moving a little bit northward, if you're sort of aware. He's moving through the streets. And he starts to move a little quicker. I think this way. He turns again off to the side, moving a little quicker now. He moves down one of the streets, and it's not sort of what part of the main thoroughfare. He moves down sort of a side street, and there's a number of people that are sort of hanging their laundry across this street. And he sort of pushes the laundry side, ducks under them, and you can see the woman with the tuk-tuk guard sort of, John, slow down! And she's starting to...
Am I behind her?
You are between them.
I'm between them,
Yes,
okay.
so you're following close behind. I think it's this way. And he takes a sharp turn, moves, and you follow behind him. And you see as she starts to, John, hold on! And she starts to follow after him. Give me an acrobatics check as you attempt to chase after him, sort of keep up with him.
11.
11. Great. Ducks under. Move again. Turns again. Sharp turn onto another street. And you can see, looking behind your shoulder a little bit, seems like she's falling behind just a little bit. She sort of is pushing somehow. Excuse me, I'm sorry. And she's sort of, Jaw, hang on a second. And she is moving. And you see Jaw again. He gets up to this part where a carriage is moving through the street. And he walks like he's going to sort of walk up and stop. But then at the last second, he ducks in front of it. And the horse kind of pulls up a little bit. And he moves around it in kind of a U shape so to hide himself from behind. Give me another acrobatics check.
Come on.
15.
15. You duck under, and you watch as Jaw kind of this way, and he moves through another side street. And at this point, she's getting further and further behind. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. Move the carriage, but Jaw! And she's starting to move after you. And it's going and going. And he starts to turn a little more. Turns down another street. And once again, there's someone who's like moving a cart through one of these narrow streets. And Jaw sort of gets on top of it and leaps up over it. Give me another acrobatics check.
Fancy boy.
Oh my goodness.
16.
You follow up after him, feeling the effects of the potion sort of guiding you, feeling a little extra energy in your legs. And at this point, he takes one more turn.
Acrobatic strength.
Yeah, acrobatics.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, they're not strength, but just your legs feel not like you're about to
You
collapse.
feel good.
And at this point, he sort of grabs you and pulls you to the side. And you're between two homes here in this whole thing. He looks. And you hear a little bit of, Jaw, Mr. Houghton. I think I've bought us a couple of minutes. If there's anything else you need to tell me, now would be the time.
I know that Vaklov saw you a number of years ago. I saw him recently.
Yes.
He's not doing well.
What does not doing well mean?
When I saw him, he had a vine growing out of his throat, and his wife had to cut it off. I gave him some charcoal and cauli pellets, and that helped bring it down. Have you heard of charcoal and cauli pellets?
I remember it being mentioned at the Natural Studies Institute.
Did you study there?
No. Every time that I'm asked to follow up on a description of the symptoms like you spoke of, darkened fingernails, it's Araya, and he sort of points off, who volunteers to be my escort. What seemed at first to be a coincidence now seems anything but. I know Vaklov. Are you a user of Myconid products, Mr.
Erland Lauterfeld. A long time ago.
Vaklov didn't want his wife to know.
I figured as much.
But privately, Vaklov admitted to me that he took Myconid extract a number of years ago, when he was trying to get into a mercenaries guild in Dillasoon. He apparently experienced some terrible withdrawal symptoms. Sought out the aid of a powerful druid there, named Opal Kinsley. Opal told him he was poisoned, irreversibly, and that his only option was to slow the spread of the poison by controlling it in his body. Whatever she taught him, it worked for a number of years. But he was not strong of body or spirit. By the time he came to me, he was ravaged by the infestation in his body. It did occur to me that in a moment of weakness or hubris, he may have returned to taking the extract, but he did not admit as much to me. You say that it has been a long time since you took it. What does that mean, a long time?
Many years.
I'm sure I know less on this subject than Mrs. Kinsley, but I taught Vaklov a series of breathing exercises that I picked up from an order of healers in Kiira. I wish he had come to me sooner. I believe these exercises could have done him a lot of good in controlling the poison. However, I do not know how to get rid of it. As it was, I didn't think I could do much more than give him a brief reprieve before it returned in force. What you've told me confirms that seems to have happened.
They said they saw you about a year ago. She said shortly thereafter, he started to demonstrate bark along his body. And was that something you taught him?
No. Perhaps something that Mrs. Kinsley did, but not me. Have you experienced these things?
There was no physical. Yes, I also studied under another druid and learned some of the things that I believe MacLeod learned to help control it.
But not Mrs. Kinsley.
Not Mrs. Kinsley, though I have heard the name.
Who?
Blom? Atula? Do you know him?
I know of him, yes.
He told me that, similar to what you're saying, the poison is irreversible and all I can do now is control it.
Yes, I believe that to be true.
If I continue to learn the things that MacLeod learned from Opal and that Blom taught me, do you believe that to extend my life or shorten it?
Extend it, I believe. The ability to control what's happening in your body is the only thing keeping it from destroying you from within.
So it needs to be... So I need to continually practice this, otherwise it can revert as you saw with MacLeod?
I believe that to be true.
Alright. These breathing exercises, are they short enough that you can teach me now or write it down or something?
Are you a quick learner?
I can't be.
Sit. He sits on the ground. Yeah. He starts to go through a couple of breathing exercises. He describes two to you. These breathing exercises can be done, he says, during a quiet period of respite. And they're especially effective when done while recovering from great stress or physical injury. Sort of after something sort of stressful happens, you take a moment to sort of breathe and calm yourself. The first one, and he demonstrates. You take a steady breath in through both nostrils. Inhale until you reach lung capacity, and you maintain a very tall spine. You hold your breath for a second, and then constrict some of the breath at the back of your throat as if you're about to whisper a secret. You exhale slowly. It makes kind of a whispering sound, kind of... that noise. And as you do that, you take the knuckle of your thumb and you press it up underneath your rib cage to sort of stress the point, not to the point of pain, but sort of a little general discomfort. And then as you breathe back in, you release it, and then you switch to the other side. A sort of puncturing and releasing to sort of feel the tension and then release the tension with each breath. That's the first one he teaches you. Second one he teaches you is to roll your tongue until the edges almost touch, so they're almost forming a tube. And if you sort of make that oval shape with your mouth, and you inhale through, sort of taking in a bit of cool air. You can feel the coolness on the back of your throat as you take in the air through your tongue. You seal your lips. During inhalation, you slowly pull on your wrist to one side of the body with a tall spine. Hold it and let it go. And you do the same thing with the other one. And you repeat each of these at least 15, 20 times each if you can, as you take a moment. And he describes this process to you.
The pulling happens on
the
exhale?
Inhale on for that
inhale?
one. Inhale.
Okay. And the rib happens on the exhale?
Yes, because as you push out, you push otherwise you break your own back. These breathing exercises that he teaches you. When you take a short rest, I'll read it. You can take a few moments to quietly perform your breathing exercises. In doing so, you may roll any or all of your hit dice that you have available, just as if you were taking a short rest.
Oh, wow.
Instead of healing, you add the totals to your pool of discipline, which is a little box there. You can keep track on your notes, but there's a box there to write on it. When your pool of discipline reaches 50, it resets to 0, and you may find that you gain mastery of a new sepsis skill, or an enhancement of one you already know. So these breathing exercises allow you to sort of access powers within your body as you continue to practice and control the flow of energy through your body.
Man.
But you don't heal if you use the dice for the pool, so you have to choose, between them.
Yeah.
So.
But I assume I can use, like, if I am on a
If you're, like,
short rest, I can use, like, one hit dice to heal and then another hit dice for pool.
You can do that. Yep, you can divide them up as you see fit. It's basically attributing to the length of time you spend doing your breathing exercises.
Okay.
Yep.
This dude ain't gonna be healing on it. No short rest.
Do you think you have it?
I think so.
Like I said, I thought that this would delay it longer for Vaclav, but apparently that did not work as well as I hoped.
Did Vaclav have the same symptoms that I described?
The black fingernails, the fatigue, yes.
And you believe it to just be a sort of constitution of mind and body that...
I think a more disciplined body can control it better, yes.
All right. I fear that Vaclav has passed since I last saw him.
From the sickness?
Sort of. I think there are some people currently at the Natural Studies Institute abusing certain mutations related to myconid extract. What do you know about what is happening in Tuktu right now?
The healers are not privy to the actual investigation. However, I am called often to those who are exhibiting symptoms. I personally have been called to 3 others who had the symptoms you described. Black and fingernails.
In Tuktu?
Yes.
Do you know what their names were?
Yes. Sure.
Barrage 1, Barrage 2.
Yeah, and Bourage 3.
Yeah, I'm sure.
One of them was a human woman named Gladys Mahoney. Another was a human man named Monty Bayard. And another was an elven woman named Georgina Lucilius. All of them have since either turned up dead or disappeared. We were told that it was passing because of the sickness. I do not know that to be true for a fact.
So you, I assume at this point, surmise that all of the sicknesses around the precincts is myconid related, yes?
I think that is a possibility, yes. I don't know what's causing it now of all times. Tuktu of all places in Antisuyu has been using myconid products as much as anywhere. The Gentle Void have a monopoly on the sort of distribution of it here.
Have you seen anyone who have displayed
Memory loss or blackouts?
Yes, that is more common.
Have they turned up dead or disappeared?
No.
Do you have any connections with city officials that you trust?
I believe so, yes.
As in, not the woman who accompanied you, for example.
I think other than Araya, there's quite a few people I trust, yes.
I can't tell you how I know this, and I hope you understand this.
All right.
I can confirm for you that what you're seeing in Tuktu is a product of myconid. Specifically, a pure form of myconid concentrate.
Who has access to this?
It's being disseminated throughout the city, through vapors.
It's been a while until you came here that new symptoms or new sick patients had popped up. You believe they're disseminating this over and over again, or was it just once?
That I actually don't know. What I do know is anyone who is displaying the symptoms that I've described, or symptoms of memory loss and blackouts, there's a very high chance that people like this woman that was accompanying you, I assume whoever she's working for, I believe is the reason that these patients are disappearing, and anyone with memory and blackout are also vulnerable now.
Why do they want them? What do they want with a sick person?
I don't think I can tell you that. I'm telling you as a healer, as someone who helps people.
As a healer, someone who helps people. Is there anything you know about the treatment of this sickness?
I know that charcoal and collie pellets have helped me in the past, and I know that they helped Vaclav, but I don't know if that's only for people who have learned to control the symptoms.
I'll send for some immediately, just in case.
But other than that, it's only been, goodness, a few weeks since I've even encountered these specific powers. It's been a very long time since I've thought about this.
I take it by the way that you're talking, you're not staying in Tuktu. Where are you going?
North. Eventually, I'd like to see Opal Kingsley, actually. If I'm to stay alive through this, I think I need to continue to talk to people like you, Blom and Opal, for as long as possible.
Well, I imagine Opal knows as much as anybody. The only other druids as knowledgeable as her, I would say, are probably in the Shade Assembly, if you have any way of getting in there.
I had heard that as well. There are no other druids that you know of? Perhaps in Navikapur or any other of the northern towns?
Navikapur, no. Never been myself. Dillasoon I've been to, but you already know Opal. In the capital city, Pachacama, that's quite a ways off. But there is a man there named Vishal, who is a druid as well. The western coast has been less enamored with the Myconid craze. I don't know how familiar he might be with the sickness or the products.
Are you prior to all of this, were you a healer specifically for Myconid products? Is that how Valclaw found you?
No, just someone who's traveled more than some healers. A lot of healers are based in the city that they're in. I believe Valclaw came to me because with a sickness he was unable to diagnose, he was looking for someone who had traveled more, seen more. So he came to me.
All right.
And at this moment you hear kind of a, Mr. Houghton! Mr. Houghton! And it's getting a little louder.
Be extremely careful with the information I've given you.
I take it you do not wish to be here when she finds us.
That's correct.
Then go now. Thank you. As you run.
I'm gonna give him a nod and I'm gonna run off.
You hear a little bit of Mr. Houghton! A little bit of shouting behind you as she finds him. Where are you headed?
I don't know. I'm gonna. Our horses are still back.
They're back at the Christmas.
I'm gonna go puke somewhere.
I'm gonna. Where are we on the map? Actually.
I'll tell you one second. The tea was leaking.
Oh no!
No, that's fine. It's just a little bit.
You spilled the tea.
Dork.
At this point, he led you to basically a little bit north of, you don't know this is her, but a little north of 7. You're in that like block of houses, Raina Kiros' house, but you obviously don't.
Did I have a moment to like close and lock up the door there?
We can assume that you did on the way out.
Okay. Would I know? Actually, we walked around the farm area. Would I know? Would it even be possible to lead 5 horses?
Yeah.
Pain in the ass. They probably step on each other.
Yeah, they'd be butting. I mean, it would be slow going, but yes.
Get all the horses.
It would be very slow going.
You hold him. No, you be good. You hold him.
Okay.
Reins in the teeth.
I'm gonna
You
run
two
back
turn this
to
car
Crespo's, and I'm gonna get. I don't think anyone left anything, but I'm gonna. If anyone did, I'm gonna check to see if anything's there. If anyone left anything, I'm gonna take the 5 horses.
Are you attempting to kind of avoid the main streets or whatever as you're sort of running back? How are you?
Yes.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Yeah.
23.
Excellent. We'll come back to there in a little
What are you
bit.
doing with the horses?
We can't go back there.
We will try and push through.
You
Well,
can.
no, like, don't assume you're with me.
No.
I'm gonna go back.
Big assumption.
Yeah, that's far-fetched.
Okay.
Mrs. Beezaura!
Right here.
Mrs. Safira!
Yeah.
And...
Miss, actually, but
excuse me, miss. Yes, of course.
make that clear.
Single red
And Mr. Dilsad! And sort of man kind of comes up to meet you guys. You guys take your positions.
You a man.
I passed that last one.
Can't wait to pulverize it.
I cannot.
I better see you in the next round.
I would like to
And you.
Come on, BZ.
Also you.
Oh, both of us? Oh, I don't know.
That's
Well,
not
no, that
possible.
doesn't. That's not possible.
Yeah,
Or you.
take someone.
Can you just forfeit?
Well, I guess it would be. Isn't it like the last round is 3 people competing against one another?
I don't
Is
know.
there 3 rounds?
We'll see.
Yeah, I think the implication
Yeah.
it's going to be, and you already saw him win. It's going to be Bourage and Graven
Oh,
and
right.
someone from this group.
Right.
Oh my god, I have to.
Please.
Sick.
I'm not
Well, I don't want
remembering
to have to
anything,
beat you later.
so I don't care.
Your attendants come up, each of them,
Okay, I
introduce
just wanna
themselves
do
to
the
you,
fun
and they
round.
hand you your mug, sort of standing at your side, and they go over, they get a ball, they kind of polish it up a little bit, and they hand you the chalk if you wish for the chalk. Just
Yep.
take a moment, chalk up your hands. The man looks to you. Good luck.
You too.
So he gets himself ready. The attendants come out, they hand you your mugs. Each take the mug. And cups up! And I need everybody first to roll your
Initiative.
What?
Initiative.
No, first Constitution, not a save, straight Constitution. See if you choke on the beer.
Oh my god.
It's a low bar the first time.
Yeah.
6.
6.
6, you both passed the first time.
Ooh!
Ooh, pull it all the
the
way
bat
up.
rolls out.
Now give me initiative to see who
Man.
finishes their drink first. Ooh,
Screw you, dice.
Oh, this is.
Screw you, roll.
Matt, what do you got?
6.
8.
9.
Oh wow, we rolled terrible.
Hilarious, Beezaura, Safira.
Everybody drinking it noticeably slower than Hertha and Graven and Orba, but everybody finishes their drink.
Beezaura,
And the first one to
Safira,
throw is
and
Beezaura.
Okay.
Come on, Beezy.
I'm going to move this.
I'm gonna start with. I'm gonna go. Which one's? Sorry.
Do you want my note on it, or do you want me to copy it for you?
I'll write it
No,
a
it's
little more
okay.
clearly here.
Okay.
It's 15 feet, 30 feet, 45. They're intervals of 15.
Right.
For
But the check for the powerful one is
athletics check.
Athletics.
athletics.
What's higher for you, athletics or acrobatics?
Acrobatics.
Oh, okay.
So for the not as heavy toss, you can use acrobatics.
That's the
Precise.
control.
For precise and quick, you can use acrobatics. That's okay.
Okay.
But for a heavy and controlled, you have to use
I got you.
acrobatics.
I'm writing it down a little
Got
bit
it.
clearer so you can read it here.
And precise doesn't go that far though.
Precise is only 15 feet. Yep.
I'm gonna try the powerful one first.
Do it.
It's only one.
There you go.
Let's do it.
And if it goes really
You
bad,
strong.
then it goes really bad.
I'm assuming, are you showing straight forward? I'm assuming just 'cause
Yeah,
it's in a
straight
straight line.
Oh no.
6.
6 misses. Yellow. So
What the heck?
You went for the big guns.
20, 25, 30. The
went
good
for
news
powerful.
is, what color were you? Green?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Safira was red?
Yes.
Okay, and we'll do white for 5, 10, 15,
Damn.
20, 25, 30, and it goes off to the side.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Oh.
Thunk. Kind of hits the board.
That's not that bad.
Wait,
Wait, did you go for control?
Oh,
Power.
Powerful. Oh, it's 45.
So it's 45.
Yeah.
Oh,
5, 10, 15, 20,
No, that's good.
30, 35, 40, 45.
Oh,
so
nailed
then-
it.
Okay. Yeah, it's kind of
Nailed it.
in the
Bay of Hail.
Bay of Hail.
Nailed it.
No.
I bet you have
5,
Right,
10,
yeah.
15, 20, 25 feet for
Hay
you?
Bale. Hay Bale.
25
yeah.
feet? Great.
Yeah, sorry.
So, 5, 10, it's still within range to make a regular throw next turn. You don't have to
Okay.
make your quick throw.
No,
Great.
it's alright.
Safira.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a powerful throw too. Let's see how we do. Oh, okay.
Give me a spot, sorry.
I'm gonna try for like as far as I can get, kind of in the middle. Like I want a
Like
straight
there?
shot.
That's 45.
Yeah, that's
Yep,
great.
Sure.
Okay, it's athletics, right?
Yep.
It's 15.
15 passes.
strong bro.
Oh, wait. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
DC is 12.
Okay, great.
Right. Safira does a nice, good opening toss, and you can hear the sort of larger crowd around sort of give a clap at your toss. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 is what you?
Yeah, 30 is what I have, yeah.
30, great. All right. And then Dilsad sort of gets up, gets the ball, makes a powerful throw.
There you go. Can you see
Ooh,
this?
fails. And Dilsad
Yeah.
goes wide,
I'm a
red
shield.
direction,
Thank
so
you.
his goes
This is perfect. Thank you.
45. So his goes over here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Right. He starts to go running after it. All right, Beezaura, you're up.
Big dude.
Okay, so
So it's kind of between the bales. You're gonna run up to it. 5,
Yeah.
10. I need you to give me an investigation check
Oh my
to
gosh.
see if it.
what?
Because you're right on the border of it. being-
This is not helping at all.
The dice.
6. So
not
you find it, but it's
so
deeper in than you thought. You're gonna have to make this with disadvantage.
Okay, so how far am I away?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So you, with a controlled throw, you could make it.
I'll do the control.
All right.
Well,
Disadvantage.
That's athletics too.
Yep.
Or whatever.
Athletics with disadvantage.
Okay. 13.
Up over the bales of hay.
Nice.
Yeah!
BZ.
So you already used 5, 10, 15, 20. So 25 puts you kind of in the hay bale coming all the way back.
Look at you.
Whatever.
Let's go back to Zoom.
Big boo.
There we go. All right, Safira.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to my rock,
10. Okay.
and then I'm going to make how far
That's
away?
20
am I?
feet,
20
so it
feet,
has to
I'm
be
gonna make
controlled.
a controlled throw, and that has to be athletics. right?
Athletics. Yep.
Like that.
Oh, 20!
20.
20!
Safira sinks it in there.
Yeah, baby.
You still have.
And then I want to run like
You
to
can get
the
there.
front of the.
That's 30 there.
Oh, I can't.
Yep, that spot's
Well, I will
30.
stay where I am.
Great. All right.
You have to.
Dulcad gives it a hurl. He's going to. 5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, he's going to make a controlled throw. See, 18. Sinks it in there.
How dare you?
And he gets
What's
up
his
to
name
the
again?
Dulcad.
Alright, can I make it up?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
So 5, 10, 15. Attendant comes out with
Give
your
me the
drink.
drink.
Give me a Constitution check, not a save check.
Give him the stick.
9.
Great. Hands it off. You reach in. 50, you can get around to like this spot. So you have a better angle.
Nice.
Safira.
Okay, I'm
Attendant
drinking.
comes running up. Give me a Constitution.
Come on, this is what Spirit does best.
Oh yeah. Dirty 21.
Dirty 20. Hands her
17.
tosses it to the side. Takes the ball.
3,500.
Ready to throw.
So I was born for this.
Run up. Gets his drink from his attendant. He passes. Hands it up. Gets ready. Beezaura, you now have the ball.
All
You finished
right.
your drink. And people are keeping track of their own drinks.
yes,
It's only
yes.
been 2. So you started with 1, and now that's the
Yes,
second.
I have 2.
Great.
How far is that? 5,
10,
I can have
15, 20,
5.
25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50,
Yeah,
55,
bitch.
60 feet to the
All the way there.
to all the
High
way. Yeah.
tolerance.
In, to...
Years of practice.
Sorry, the mic's like right
It's okay.
away.
Yep.
5, 10, 15, 20. So I could do a controlled up to the thing.
Yep, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 would put you right at the foot of the obstacle. Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna try for
All right.
that.
Give me a control throw.
Yes. 19.
19. It's right up at the face of it. And 25, 10, 15,
Stupid
20,
short
25.
legs.
All right.
Like
Hey,
10
at least
more
you
feet.
like can't drop it. You
Yeah.
like roll a 1, you just get to roll it again.
Does any part of
That's
your
true.
draft jacket help?
No.
Severe.
I'm down. 'cause
Okay,
I
I'm
haven't
going to go for.
You could blow hot steam at everyone.
Yeah.
All we gotta do is
Wait,
blow hot
they
steam.
did. You
Yeah,
guys
we did.
short
We did a
rest.
short rest.
Oh, we did do it?
Yeah.
Already? Okay, then.
For the
Yeah, we
puzzle.
did.
Yep.
I want to try to
attacks.
go for like right here, which I
You
think
don't
has to
have
be a
an extra
controlled
action?
throw. Right?
Yeah, it's 20, 25 feet.
Okay,
Yep.
I'm gonna-
Like right next to Beezaura there.
Right in
Like,
front of the
plus to
obstacle.
strength.
Okay,
That's
yep,
what I'm
yep.
going
I mean, I have action surge still.
for. Ooh, 8.
8 fails. That's gonna go blue 10 feet in that direction. It's not in the reeds. I'm not gonna put it there. It's like just off to the side. It's not enough to give it disadvantage.
Okay.
But it's
And
off to the
I'll
side.
run
a little.
after it.
Run in that direction.
You got it.
Right off to the side.
Spiros.
All right, Dilsad's gonna make a throw. Dilsad's gonna go whoop, powerful throw. Whoop. Fails. Dilsad picks it up and throws it in the middle of nowhere.
Not a favorite tonight.
In the
It's gonna be
weeds.
blue or green. Blue. It goes flying over Safira's head and into the reeds there, and he goes chasing after it. 20, 25. He's gonna sort of. He's
Excuse me.
Checking you out a little bit. Okay,
Very
sorry.
rude.
Okay, so how many is it to get
5,
across
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 30 feet to the barrel.
that? Let's do controlled.
Alright, let it rip.
Come on, baby. You got this. Oh, I didn't get it.
I didn't get it.
There's a 5.
5 fails.
Dude, rolling a 2 is worse than only 1.
Has to be blue or green.
Oh, yeah.
Green goes this way. So it's controlled, so it's only just off to the side there.
Beeps.
Not so bad.
I'm gonna need a athletics check as you attempt to.
Can I do acrobatics yet? Oh,
Not
that's
for
not
that.
bad. Dropped it by accident, but it was actually pretty good. 15.
15, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Can't get quite up to it.
All right.
Okay. Safira.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna try to toss it.
Yeah, you can make a control throw.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Can I make a control throw all the way to here?
Yep, 5, 10, 15,
Great.
20, 25, 30. Yep.
That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, 16.
16. Safira takes the lead with a whoop, hurl, and
Yeah.
sinks into the bucket there. Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah.
Give me
Make
an
it-
athletics
make
check
it
as you
over
attempt
the-
to jump it right.
Oh, dirty 20.
20.
Yeah.
Hertha over here.
As you vault your Orba, that's my friend.
So he was like, yeah.
All right, Tilsad's gonna. I'm not gonna move him. He's gonna rummage into the reeds there, and he's gonna have to make a powerful throw to sink it this turn. So he's gonna try and do that.
Why am
With
I
disadvantage,
losing?
right?
With disadvantage, he's gonna fail anyway. Yeah. So you see it come flying out, and it goes to the other side. It's gonna
Dude,
go
are you
green.
okay?
Yeah, it's gonna go.
This guy was drinking before too.
It's like all the way
Ooh.
in here.
Him and Hertha
spicy.
got
You see
too
him
twisted
kind of-
before.
I can't even reach it. So he's moving through the reeds there. All right, Beezaura.
I'm gonna go get it.
So you're gonna walk up to it.
I'm gonna leave it this way.
And you can
gonna
reach
hold
with a
my
precise throw.
Precise, I'm gonna do it.
Okay. And this can be acrobatics if it's better. for you.
Yeah. 22.
Yeah.
Okay. Safira.
Okay, I'm drinking,
All
right?
right. Yep. Moves around to the other side. Gets in
I'm
position.
drinking.
Tendon comes out. Constitution check.
Oh my god, 20.
20.
Nice.
Downs it, no problem. You're like shove it back
It's
to
just
the.
like not even.
All right.
Oh my god.
You're good to go.
The guys.
Yeah. So he's gonna.
Why can't I roll this whole in con?
With disadvantage, he's gonna make a
Right, yeah.
control throw. Ooh, 22. And then 7, he misses again!
Oh,
And yellow
Is that horrible?
goes.
yeah. You saw heckling.
And you see him coming out and he's like...
Oh, buddy. This guy's getting. Oh, I feel
Okay,
bad.
Beezaura.
Drinking it.
Alright, Constitution.
Chug, chug, chug.
Nat 20.
Nah, 20.
There we go, guys. Beezy and
She makes that
Safira
shit
just like.
disappear.
I'm getting the lead back.
With the quickness that you're able to drink it, you can make a quick throw. Because you drank it so quickly with a natural 20.
Got
I
it.
did that too.
With a natural 20?
I got a natural 20. That,
Oh,
yeah,
you
it was a
said
natural
22 or something.
No, I said 20.
You didn't say natural though.
Yeah, you
No,
were
I
not
didn't
saying
say
natural.
natural. I was a natural 20.
Me?
I don't know what it is. You don't tell me.
14.
14, great. Another 15 feet forward with yours.
You were too excited giving the beer hands to the guy.
And I'm gonna go up.
This is good. Where do I get more of this?
Can I?
Yeah.
I
All
should
right,
have stopped
Safira.
this ball throwing thing.
You're
I
up.
just have more of the beer. Okay, I'm gonna try for. What's the one after controlled?
Powerful. A powerful does not reach all the way there.
Okay, I'm gonna go then just for controlled and try to get it around here.
Okay, give me a roll.
Off white.
15.
15 makes it. Is it still visible if I rotate? There.
Okay.
15.
And then I run.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Or 30 if you want to go.
Yeah, I want to be kind of.
Great. Dilsan's gonna come up. He's gonna make a controlled throw. He makes that one.
Wait, Sphere, do you move?
Oh yeah, you can move
Yeah,
up
I
to
can.
here. Sorry.
Nice.
I was going to just, you know.
Well, I've been moving
That's a
people
fair-
for them.
fair play.
That'll give you.
Yeah, fair play.
Beezaura, you're up.
Okay.
Come on, BZ.
40, 45, I think just makes me. 33, 44. No, it doesn't just make it. Yeah.
Fine. I'll do a controlled then.
Okay. Go ahead and give me a roll.
Does control make it from there?
Control will get you there.
15,
well,
20. Yeah, it
Because
does.
the DC is
Control makes it.
lower. So that's okay. I'll just do that.
Is precise control powerful?
Yeah, precise control.
15, 30, 45.
While you coming in, you go and try to.
Everyone's gonna ride up on all
Ride
the
up.
horses.
Yeah.
Just got it. 12.
12, you got it. Yep.
Nice.
There you go, BZ.
Look at these ladies.
Great.
And I'm gonna go as close as I
They
can.
are really
20,
bloody.
25.
Neck and neck.
Okay. Is that no? Safira's first.
Safira,
Yep.
yeah.
So controlled is within reach.
Great, I'm gonna try.
Roll.
Oh shit! 6.
Oh no.
6 misses, so that's gonna
You
go
may not need to trip me.
red direction, so
Good
you
thing I didn't
overthrow
waste
it a little bit, and it goes 10 feet past.
Oh
Ooh,
crap.
flesh.
So you can run.
Well, she can't get to it, and that's why it's bad. Yeah.
But getting it in with one action, now she has to use another action to throw it. Missing it is actually a pretty big, like that's
Okay.
obviously.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dillasad.
Dillasad, he sunk that one. He comes over. The attendant comes over, gives him the drink. He passes that.
Oh, you can.
And he looks ahead and he's like, "Fuck." He gets in position to make it. Okay.
Alright.
Beezaura.
Do I have to move 5 to get there?
Yes. Fine.
5, 10, 15, 20.
You have to make a control to get it this turn.
Right.
Oh, because I can't go over the precise.
Precise is only 15 feet.
No,
it's not going to make
Oh,
it.
that's 20.
Yep.
Are you gonna try to miss a precise by yeah?
No, okay. Alright, yeah, so controlled. Yes! 22.
Beezaura takes
Oh
the
my
lead
goodness.
and sinks the wall into the
Oh
barrel.
no!
And
So
I
you
go
use
up.
5, 10, 15, 20. You can get all the way to the, or you can put 25 to get yourself.
Yeah!
Your attendant is already walking his way out. Safira.
Okay, I'm gonna run up to my
5,
stone.
10. You can do precise.
And then I'm gonna do a precise
So
throw.
this can be
so this
acrobatics.
can be acrobatics, yeah, thank goodness. Oh, thank God, because that's a 7.
7 doesn't make
No,
it.
it fails.
Oh my God. I have a
Slips out of
plus
your
5
hands.
acrobatics.
Slips out of your hands, and next turn you can just drop it in. But Dillasad senses himself getting a little behind. He's gonna make a powerful throw.
Oh boy.
Makes that one.
Oh!
Feels like this is
not a good
decided
plan
to
for you,
show
bro.
up.
Nice piece.
You gotta
45. And you can see him kind of running up behind. 5, 10, 15.
I'm gonna impress these girls right here.
Give me the drink!
All right, Tenda comes out, gives the drink. Give me a Constitution roll.
At 20.
Nat 20 again.
God.
Downs it. Give me a quick throw.
Wow.
Come on, baby. 15.
15.
Wow.
Easy.
Downs it, reaches in, scoops it up, and throws it.
She is the champion.
It's at you. 5, 10, 15 puts it right.
Champion.
And I'm gonna run up.
Great.
I forgot.
Remember when you fell unconscious twice?
You don't
Oh
know
my
how
God.
fucking tired I
I
was?
don't.
Stubborn little
keep it there for the
champion.
Okay, Safira.
Okay, so if I plomp it in, is that an action?
Yes, it still takes an action to pick it up and drop
Okay,
it.
well, I'm
So
gonna
Safira
drop
does
it.
that. And your attendant is coming up to give you a drink. Dilsad's up. He's going to make a precise throw, because it's only 15 feet. And he sinks it. Boom, goes in. And he's going to run up.
Swish.
Catching up.
All right, Beezaura.
Dude, it's so
Alright, how far is it to get it over both of those?
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. 45 exactly. You can make it with a powerful throw.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got it. And the math in my head, I can't focus. 16.
16. Beezaura scoops it up and tosses it over foot barriers, and you can't even see it up over the rocks, but you hear the like boom. I need a. Are you gonna try and vault the barriers or go around them?
I'll try to vault.
Give me an athletics check.
Athletics. That's kind of acrobatic.
They're pretty tall. It's more climbing than
Right.
like vaulting.
Okay. 17.
Wow.
There we go.
Damn, Leah.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Oh my God.
Well, the problem is she can't catch up to the freaking thing she throws.
And you hear a little bit of growing excitement, a little bit, oh, the little one.
And I'm like, the little one.
Safira, give me a drink there.
Oh.
Are you guys counting your drinks now? That's 4
Yes,
drinks,
I
I
have
believe.
4.
Oh.
What is it?
Is it a natural one?
Chokes on the drink. And you gotta do it again next
Safira
turn.
quits. She's
It's
so
more,
embarrassed.
it's more she just tried to drink it so quickly to catch up. that
Oh
she-
yeah, that's what it is.
It's just a very
okay,
cold ale.
So
Yeah,
Alright.
now what do I
chill.
just
Foam
nothing?
up your nose.
Yep, Dilsad's gonna drink his drink.
Put it in the bath.
Which he
Dilsad's
passes.
gonna fucking
So
be.
Dilsad has taken the lead for you. He's reaching in to get
I'm gonna
his,
kill this. I know. Safira just hands her phone.
These your weapons are not with you at the moment. People
Oh.
have put them to the side.
What a shame.
I'm gonna get up.
Make
to
it
the thing.
spicy.
Okay, fine.
I can make it right.
all the way around there, yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20. Even 25 put you there. And someone comes out to give you your drink. Go ahead and
Do
roll
it.
for me.
Constitution.
Yeah.
The regular one, right?
Regular Constitution.
21.
21.
Jeez.
Still keeping track of your drinks? You still good?
Yes, this is on my 5th, and I have one more.
Alright, got one more to go. Safira,
Oh wait,
Beezaura gets ready.
I'm on my 4th drink, right?
You are in the
Yeah.
middle of your
Right,
4th
okay,
drink. Yep.
okay.
So now you have to spend another action to finish the drink. That you can do.
Okay.
You can make a quick throw. That's the only thing you can
Okay,
do.
great. I'm gonna make a quick throw, and that can be acrobatics.
Yes. Okay.
14.
14, 5, 10, 15. There you go. So finishes it, hands it off, and does a quick little flick of the wrist. And you walk up to it.
Okay.
Alright. Dilsad is going to give it another powerful throw. He's a fan of the hurling it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. You can't, it's not going to make it, but he'll give it a go. Ooh, a dirty 20.
Oh, spicy.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Wow. He's going to go
Showing up.
5, 10, 15. He's going to make an athletics. 15 and plus 2, 17. And 30. Puts him there. Just over. He gets over to the other side. Beezaura.
All right.
So this one, I think, if last time was correct,
This
5,
we
10,
got
15,
with
20,
powerful.
25, 30, 35. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can, in one throw, make it from one bucket to the other with a powerful. Or do 2.
That's how winners do it.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Oh, come on,
Sorry.
Beezy. You're so stupid.
Or
That's a 19.
Scoops it up.
Oh my god!
Rolls it.
God.
Sinks it
It
into your
took 2
bucket.
turns to get there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
I know she's never gonna be able to make it to the. It's like,
Okay, Safira.
Looking like a boo rush
okay,
coming around
can
the
I
corner.
make can I make it with a
A
powerful?
powerful throw will just make it there.
Oh
yes.
well, I'm gonna try. I mean, at this
Okay.
point, I'm not doing well. Oh my goodness, dirty 20.
A little bit of anger feeling, Safira.
Oh.
Throws
she
it,
goes.
sinks it in.
Wow.
All right.
Are you attempting to
I want to try to
5,
run over
10,
this. Yes.
15, give me an athletics. check.
Dilwad watches it fly over
A
his
19.
head.
15, 20, 25, 30. So you get up right next to Dilsad's ball there.
Great.
All right, Dilsad's going to run up 5, 10, 15, 20 feet of movement, or 25 to get to the ball. And he's going to make a precise throw. 5, 6, 7 misses! Oh, and it slips out of his hand and drops right in front
He's
of him
so
there.
angry.
He's going to run up to it.
He's sad.
Yeah, Safira can see he sort of goes to throw it and it slips out. He sort of runs over the ball. Beezaura.
Get me to the thing.
And go ahead and make your drink.
He should try to do a 10-foot
drink.
powerful throw.
Nat 20.
Once again.
Gotta be kidding me.
What in
And the people in the crowd are more impressed with your ability to down the beers than they are with your throws.
And that was
You
my
can
last
make a
drink.
quick throw
But
as
yeah.
well.
Oh my god.
So does that put you over, or that was your...
No,
That's my
max
Great.
one. That's my max.
That quick throw is 21.
Do you pass?
Oh my god.
15.
Where are these rolls when it matters?
So I have more room to move
You
up.
have 5 feet of
This
movement.
does matter. This does matter. This is for free beer. Really important.
Fair.
All right,
That's
Safira.
why Safira's so competitive about it. She's like, I'm getting that free
20
beer.
to get a position.
Have a conversation with him. We don't have to play against
Okay.
him.
This is just
Constitution.
fun.
16.
That
The
passes.
Olympics
And is
did it.
that you're at your limit or over your limit? What are you at?
This is my 5th drink, right?
Starting.
Yeah.
Yes,
3,
it
4,
is.
5,
It is.
yeah.
It is. I'm at my
You're
limit.
at your limit. Great. Okay. That brings up Dilsad, who's going to make another precise throw here. Which he makes. Stunk, sinks it in. He's going to run up and get ready for his drink. Beezaura.
All right, I'm gonna get to my little ball.
10,
All right,
5,
and
10, 15, 20. So it's 25 feet away.
25. So I'm gonna do a control.
Okay.
Oh my god.
13.
13.
Oh my
with
God.
barrage-like efficiency. Beezaura rounding the last
Literally.
corner.
Oh my god.
Yes, it is.
This is
That
a
was
record.
5, 10, so 15, 20,
Unbelievable.
25.
I saw such
I've
a
never
streak I've
seen
never
anyone
seen.
play this game before, but she's doing the best
Ever.
anyone's ever done.
All right. That gets Safira. So
Okay.
a powerful throw gets you the whole way.
I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I gotta do a con
Oh
save,
god,
but I
I'm
guess
so nervous. Oh, natural
Good job.
Flings the ball and so it almost cracks the barrel a little bit with the power of the
Yeah.
throw. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? Movements?
Yeah.
Great. Okay. Dilsad is up. He is also going to attempt the powerful throw to sink it in one here. 17! Dilsad reaches
Oh my god.
It's a
Throws it.
competition.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30 right behind Beezaura there. Or Safira there. Okay.
All right,
Beezaura.
get me to the barrel.
Yep. Do your drink.
And I gotta do 2 now. I
Yeah,
gotta do the
yeah.
Yes, so do the
save.
just straight Constitution first.
19.
Great. And go ahead and do your Constitution saving throw.
Oh, baby. Dirty 20.
She polishes it off. No problem. Gets a little more chalk from your sort of
Oh
uniform
my
there.
God.
You get ready to
There you
toss
go.
the ball again.
Wow.
Okay, Safira.
Okay.
15, 20. So
Alright.
drink comes up. Constitution first.
Oh shit. 6.
That passes.
Ugh.
But now I think you're making your save, yes?
Oh
Are you
yes,
over
I
now?
am making my save.
Great. Constitution saving throw.
Oh, that's
very
cocked.
good.
Oh. 14.
14 makes it.
There we go.
Woo! Does kind of a deep swallow, hands the mug, gets ready.
Okay.
Alright, Dilsad, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. He's gonna get the drink. Roll for that first. That is a pass, and now he is also now making his first save. With natural 20, he passes that, no problem. So Dilsad gets ready to throw.
Does he get a quick one?
That wasn't for
No,
the
that
drink,
was-
that was his
okay.
Constitution save. Alright,
All
Beezaura.
right. I'm ready to throw.
I don't think this one makes it, right?
No.
5, 10, 15, 20,
No.
25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, it doesn't make it. So this has to be
I'll
2
do
throws.
a controlled.
Okay.
And she got like 2 extra quick throws from those 20s. Oh my god.
Ooh, that's still passes. 12.
That makes it.
Have you missed anything yet?
She did early on.
did
yeah.
early.
The first one.
Yeah, like the first one.
There.
And I'm gonna get as close as I can, obviously.
Puts you right up. Okay, Safira.
Okay, can I make this with a powerful?
Powerful, yes.
yeah.
Yep.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna try these. Stress me out then. That's a 5.
5 misses, so
I can just tell from your body.
blue
Yeah.
flings it into the side there. You're gonna make your next one with disadvantage
God
here.
damn it.
It's the.
Yeah, it's off to the side there.
Okay.
Okay, Dilsad is up. He's gonna make a powerful throw as well.
Loves him.
16 passes.
Oh.
Hurls it. Sinks into the barrel.
Damn it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Running up.
Nice reaching, man.
Right.
All
I'm
right.
gonna move 5, get to it.
Yep.
And what's there?
It's just out of reach of 5, 10, 15. Yeah, you can't precise, but you can
I'll do control too.
control it.
Oh my god!
30,
Oh.
20.
It makes me angry. And I can get there, right?
So you did 5
possible?
feet.
Yes, I got 20 feet.
10,
Well, you can't drink
15,
it.
20, 25. You can't drink it this turn, yes, but you're all the way up there.
God.
Oh my god.
What if you just choked for 5 straight rounds?
All right, Safira, you're up. So
Never gonna
you're gonna go
happen.
off. So you're gonna have to. You can do a.
I don't think it's
No, it has to be a controlled with disadvantage.
Because he makes it so that you just drink it.
Oh, does he?
If you choke on it, the
Oh
next
my
one you don't have to
god.
make.
That's
a
a
roll. So
3.
3
It's
once
impossible
again
to do.
goes
Yeah,
off the
you're-
side. Let's pick a
I-
direction.
All of a sudden, I'm an
Red direction. So you were off to the
Seriously.
side, but it goes here. So with the rest of the movement, you can get up to it there.
Okay.
So now you're there. Dilsad's gonna run up,
And not even the chief will.
take his drink. Here's his. Passes that. Now another
yeah.
Constitution save for Dilsad.
yeah.
She
Mess around,
passes.
Westchester.
Wow.
Oh my god.
Steals himself, gets ready to throw.
Watches
up.
Beezaura pick
Give
up
me
the
the
last
drink!
Give her the drink. Go ahead and make a
Can't
Constitution first.
Oof, that's close though. 8.
That passes. Now make your Constitution saving throw.
Oof. 10.
Failed. Beezaura hands off the drink, feeling a little woozy, and
But
gets
I-
ready to throw.
That's it.
I'm
No, that's
done.
the last
I
one,
already
isn't
ate
it?
it.
Is that the last?
I suck it.
Oh, you did. Oh, sorry. yeah. You're right.
I'm drunk, but I won.
She's drunk, but you won. And with a little light applause, people around, Ms. Beezaura, the winner of Group 3.
Thank you, thank you.
And that is where we are going to end.
You did it!
with the final round between Beezaura, Graven, and Buron.
You're saving my stealth check for next episode?
I am saving. You can tell me it right
I
now.
think it was 23 I said, right?
23.
Ooh, very stealthy.
Oh, no.
So that is where we will pick up next week.
Oh my
a little bit of
gosh.
revelry, a little bit of
Goodness.
mystery.
I can't believe it.
Nice job, everybody.
Bruised.
I can't believe you beat
Hertha?
Hertha there. Yeah. She failed the job.
Right on
She
the
choked.
fucking-
Yeah.
She
Yeah.
choked
Literally.
on
Literally
the-
choked.
A roll of 2.
That
on one.
was
She had a 2?
spicy.
Whoa.
So we gotta get out of this town now, huh?
No, I want to stay. and see
We,
the
you keep
I'm
saying
having a
we.
great time.
You guys can stay in that thing.
Took 2's great.
I got this cool jacket. I just won almost won a competition. I am loving it.
It's good.
Thank you guys so much for joining us as always. That's where we're going to pick it up next week. Continue the tournament and see where Erland's off to.
Oh wow.
Leading 5 horses with him.
Right.
You're actually going to try to lead 5 horses?
It's doable. It's slow moving because they're a little bumping into each
I'll
other.
like ride one tiny, the other
Don't
one's
forget my
behind me.
saddlebags. They're in the shed.
Yeah, I said I was gonna check
He
the
did
shed.
say he was going to get the other.
Okay.
All
Did you
right.
find my hidden thing under my mattress?
Oh yeah?
All right. Thank you guys so much.
Oh.
See you next week, same time.
Good
We'll pick it up then.
Oh,
Have a good night,
Zero
everybody.
Grimer just did 300 bits.
Oh, thank you so much. 300 bits to the winners. Great.
Woohoo.
Lucky
Oh,
table.
and we got, oh shit, where did it go? We got raided a while
we
ago.
did?
Yeah, wait, I had it and then it was gone and then
Thank you so
hold on.
much.
Shit. Moobot. Oh, Table Flip Studios. Thank you so
awesome.
much if you're
Table
still
Flip.
here. For anybody else is still here,
I like
welcome. Thank you so
that.
much.
Table.
Alright, 1, 2.
With one more bad roll, Safira was going to flip the table.
Ah.
All right, guys. We'll see you next week. Thank you so much. Have a good night.
Bye.